champagne, purple cups and 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 champagne, champagne.
I feel like you're wrong. You feel that I'm wrong. But it's a good debate though.
Yeah, Diggy's gonna.
Was it a good? It doesn't matter.
I'm so glad you guys could join us right now. Welcome to Purple Cups and Champagne. As you just heard, we are debating B2K, Bow Wow. It's Soulja Boy.
It's not necessarily that.
What are you talking about?
It's that era from 2000 to 2003 before 50 dropped his album. Right? It was like that.
No, that was after
that era of R&B / like rap. Like, how do you? So Josh and I are debating if it was a
Pretty Ricky.
What's going on, everybody?
Pretty Ricky
it's
as well.
The Brown Pat Riley curator.
Little Wayne and Lloyd.
Josh over here. FA the product. Instagram. Twitter.
100% wrong
SoundCloud.
about this.
I hear me. SoundCloud. SoundCloud.
He is
100% wrong about this topipic that we're about to debate right now.
Definitely not.
So you're trying to tell me that those days of like the Young Guns with No Better Love. That was a good era.
That's a good song.
So you don't feel like that was a good era?
I'm not saying that every single song.
He's only picking anything that has to do with the whole B2K fold.
No, with
you said Dilemma though.
The Millennium Tour. That's why the Millennium Tour is like kind of like they bunched.
You don't like?
No.
Every time my skin.
I'll be honest with you. I
reminds you of Killer?
I respect. No, definitely not. Killer's his.
Old Wounds.
No, that's him.
Oh, okay.
No, it was Old Wounds because she didn't want him around.
Yeah, me and him. It's funny. I was third wheel. I was like, yo, this girl's so annoying, dog. Please get her out of the car.
She's too young to be like that. That's usually like a wife being like, yo, I don't want your friend around. You know what I mean? Like,
well, me and Handsome were like,
crazy.
Nigga, we were fucking attached.
Josh was my soulmate.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, what is she doing around, man? We're supposed to be hanging out.
Yeah.
Making music, bro.
So Bow Wow and Sierra ain't slapping?
No. Yo, and honestly...
No, that was later.
Dilemma,
no, let me hold you.
That's after 2003.
Dilemma was whatever, man.
So
I respect it, though.
So what's
if you think Dilemma was...
So when did...
She was number one on
When did R&B take a hit? What do you feel? I only like 90s R&B. Because we've spoken about that.
Yeah.
So you feel... And late 90s R&B specifically...
Was really good.
R&B took a hit when Dre put out the song with Truth Hurts.
I don't know. You don't like that song.
Yo, you were just attacking that song for no reason.
I don't like that song. But I
just needed shit on it for this.
You're just attacking
that beat is fire.
For no reason.
It's so contagious.
That beat is
got me
hard.
outrageous.
You didn't like when Rakim was thinking of a master.
Yo,
I know you hated
worst
it.
Rakim verse I heard in my life.
You wildin'.
He didn't belong on that song. That beat was not. But it's all good. Anyway, back to B2K.
No, I don't know. I think around that era,
you didn't fuck with Pretty Ricky.
I feel like
I think that's when it got out of hand. Dude.
Pretty Ricky had like Ricky had like one or two songs that were
too
cool,
country.
that were good.
I don't know. It was country. It was weird. It was like a weird boy band type thing that wasn't Boys to Men. Wasn't like
Jagged Edge and 112.
B2K?
Jagged Edge and 112 was good.
I actually do.
I like Jagged Edge. And I like
that's not boy bands, man. Yeah. Those are real R&B bands.
That's my point.
Oh,
that's my point.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
That's my point. R&B became like boy bandish. It did.
But you don't think
if it were for pop?
You don't think B2K?
Yes.
You don't think B2K in some ways tried to? They tried to do. Do you think they tried to be the Black NSYNC?
Yeah.
Or they tried to be 112 and Jagged
Look
Edge?
at their name.
Nah, they. You know what it is? They were
98 Degrees.
Yeah, B2K, like
they NSYNC.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
But people
the
don't
band.
Realize.
Yeah.
I was joking about that.
I know.
They were fucking
band.
They were just
Puffy.
Oh nah, you talking about Day 26, dude?
Enos.
That was the R&B group that Puffy had.
Yes.
The guy was fire.
Their first album was good.
They could sing.
The first album was good.
Kevin, you had that album.
Buddha had the album.
Yo, Kevin.
Yo,
you need help, B.
Buddha had the. You gotta address that. I know you heard me say it.
What?
Midway through your sentence, Buddha had the album too.
Oh yeah, but Buddha doesn't count, man. Buddha got no taste in music, dude.
Well, he's a Diddy stan.
I thought we were gonna stop insulting Buddha.
No, I'm not insulting. I'm telling you facts.
We're not. Yeah,
these are family facts.
Yeah, he. No.
Nah, Buddha made some good beats with our bass lines.
Sorry, that's how y'all get in trouble.
Sorry.
Shout out to Buddha. Can we get some champagne?
The idea was good. Yo, word, man. My fault.
Yo, we're all off. I didn't even announce my name.
Yeah,
I said my part. I forgot who I am.
Who cares?
You know
who cares, man?
Ain't no need to announce it.
Yeah, who cares?
If you don't know by now, get off the fucking airwave.
Episode 86, man. Wow.
Yo, speaking of Buddha without bass, you remember I gave Buddha a sample and then he didn't use it? Then Diplomats? No. Lil Wayne used it.
Dude, how many times did Buddha hate on beats that niggas try to make?
I would.
Buddha try to stop your shine.
Side note conversation. I never understood this. We're going to stay on Buddha for a second. Even though we said we wouldn't do it.
Buddha, I tried.
If Buddha were here behind the camera, we wouldn't be talking about this.
How am I a kid that wanted to play with his turntables paws? And
yeah, it's mad gay, dude.
and the dude's like, yo, get away from me. Like, I'm like, dog, I want to learn.
Yo, he would
Never understood
hide
that.
his NPC, B. You think if my nephew right now, Jeremy, comes to me, he's like, yo, Theo, I want to make a beat. I'm be like, what?
Nigga, pull up a chair.
Let's go.
Let's start with 101.
Matter of fact, don't leave this room for 3 hours.
Until you make
That's it. Watch those YouTube videos. Learn how to cut the sample.
on some
make
Kanye
sure
shit. You gotta make
have
3 beats.
I got plans for Noah, man. He's a good looking kid. He's
Yeah.
light skinned. He's gonna fit right
You're
in.
lining it up, yeah. You're lining it up.
man. He's gonna be DJ Papi Chulo.
Facts.
It's a rap.
Facts.
Yo, he's got to
man.
learn a little bit of Spanish. He be yo.
Gucci.
Nigga, his last name Sanchez.
Yeah, his dad got to step his game up, man.
And then he
Come
goes
on.
and says,
Puerto
I'm
Rico.
Guyanese.
Yeah. You gonna kill the game. They're gonna be like, what?
It's over, man.
That's not my fault.
No.
That's not my fault.
No, that's good. We're smooth today.
Yeah, we're smooth.
bringing-
Exactly. Yeah.
we're gonna bring the
We don't
tone
need to be.
down.
Yeah, we don't need to be.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh my God.
This is a Thanksgiving.
Well, your
episode.
Thanksgiving was dope.
My Thanksgiving was dope. But how was your Thanksgiving? I don't want to talk about my Thanksgiving.
No, I actually want to know about your Thanksgiving. So
Be
like,
modest.
and I'm not even trying to do the whole like because you were in DR, but like, yo, dude,
Spill the
it's like
beans,
That's
turn-
what I'm
bro.
saying. I kind of didn't want to
It's
announce
like-
to people I was in DR.
Oh, you didn't want people to know you were in DR?
Spill the
Nah,
beans.
I just put up a post yesterday shitting on people that post their vacations all the time.
I do that
So
shit
what,
all the
nigga?
time.
You're a hypocrite. Own it.
I'm not a hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite. Did
You're
I
a
post
hypocrite.
it?
You're a
Did I
hypocrite. I'm a
post it?
hypocrite.
Did I
No,
post
no,
it?
you just generally.
I
I'm
don't- oh, in
not for a
general.
reason.
Oh,
Not for a reason.
100%.
Oh, okay. Not for that.
I'm
I was
human.
gonna say.
No, you're a hypocrite for this though. This
How?
example.
What does it say?
He doesn't really post stuff.
You
when
know
he
you
was
can go on
away.
vacation
No, I get
without
it.
posting it,
What,
right?
what I mean is, you're a hypocrite because you're a hypocrite because you feel like a hypocrite right now. We're talking about your vacation on the show.
see
You
what
didn't
we're
want to
talking
talk about. You didn't want to talk about it. You said it yourself. You said, "I don't want to talk about this right now."
That's not why you were saying I was a hypocrite.
That
You were
was.
saying I was a
It
hypocrite because of
was.
the post. It's okay.
no, it wasn't because of the post.
You can clean up however you want.
It wasn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new paralegal. He's learning,
To organize his thoughts.
learning and lying on the way. I love it.
Young organized thoughts. it's his new
It's
nickname.
the way law teaches you, man. It's to lie.
Oh
To lie to
shit.
get your
Please
point
be
across.
Well, Joshua, since Handsome won't tell us where he was in this undisclosed area,
It's not real.
I'm
if you're
scared 'cause you call me
celebrating.
Joshua.
There's no Thanksgiving over
Well,
there.
that was my question.
Yeah, it's mad fake.
Did you guys like not sit down at the table and
I'll
eat?
be honest
or
with you.
what'd
As
guys
somebody
do?
that's always depressed during the holidays, it was the best decision of my life.
Nice.
Because I don't know why. The holidays have become dark to me because of our past. Like, if you know, like how our families celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that,
I feel
and
you.
with the passing of like grandparents, the older
It's
generation,
not the same.
everyone's separated. Everybody does their own thing. I no offense, but I go to other families' homes, and it's just not like our families, and I'm just like, this is joyous to you?
Yeah.
Like, this is not joyous. Like, I remember
shell
the
of
way
it.
it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. So I get really sad.
But you don't think it's hard to like get back to that point because like everybody's like at a different point in their life. Like they're like, Joshua soon is gonna have his own family like in 20 years, where
Yeah.
your kids are gonna have their, what I'm saying, their kids and stuff like that. So,
But that's why it happens. I'm guessing this is like the normal shift. It's just now once I'm experiencing
it's
it,
hitting you now.
I look at my kid and I'm like, yo, your Thanksgiving sucks.
Yeah.
Right? Because our Thanksgiving
was
was like
fucking lit.
19
Yeah,
motherfucking
yeah.
kids all together.
We had everywhere to go, and we were going everywhere together because all our
That's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our families were like all intertwined. It was
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
There was always mixing up. Like,
Right.
you understand? You never felt kind of like there was a left out part.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because everywhere you went, it was like togetherness.
Yeah.
Now it's
I
so
agree.
much smaller circles.
Even Nelson was allowed to go.
Yeah, I had the most fun with us. That's when Nelson was fun and still a real person. Like, so Nelson was like my sidekick growing up, dude.
Gotcha.
He still is. Here.
Wow.
Let's cheers. Yeah, my
After
sidekick.
Thanksgiving, he's a
Cheers
new
to that.
hand.
Cheers to that, man.
You're not my sidekick. You're my equal.
Yo, son,
Cheers
I got
to equality.
I got a promotion. I got a promotion. While
Oh,
you
this
were
is
away.
good. This is really good.
Handsome picked it.
Good shit.
It's called. Let's present it. It's
Yeah.
called Asti
Ooh, Asti.
or Asti.
Yeah, I think it's actually
That's
French.
really good.
You're right. You're right. Actually, sure.
It's really
Sure,
good.
it's French.
I was just thirsty. Josh, what'd you do for Thanksgiving?
Actually had a Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Tell him.
yo, I was just telling Handsome. I'm like, yo, bro. Past 10 years, man, I've been like,
Thanksgiving, not Friendsgiving, right?
yeah, Thanksgiving.
all right.
Friendsgiving, we're gonna have to do it like
This is Friendsgiving. You missed it, Ali.
No. This was gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to do a holiday dinner, not claim it Friendsgiving or anything like that.
I didn't mean to cut off your thing. I just felt like a right
between
time
now,
to say,
between now and Christmas, we have to do it a holiday. We have to. a holiday dinner or something.
And your listeners, you're invited too.
Yeah, sure. Nah, but,
Virtually.
But
In the metaverse.
one day. But yeah, I wasn't. You know, it's dope, man, because I wasn't able to celebrate for like the past 10 years. You guys know. Either I'm working,
You're working, right?
Yeah, I work, and even in the club, like in the club, all of those special holidays, whatever, New Year's, Christmas.
Wednesday night was popping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
you know that I don't. You know, day before Thanksgiving, exactly.
That's when everybody comes home
Yeah.
from college.
Literally
or-
one of the biggest parties of the year.
100%, yeah.
for clubs and
Craziest
stuff like
sex
that.
day.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
I've gotten laid a lot on that Wednesday.
Yeah?
1,000%.
That's wild. I didn't know. I didn't know
Bitches
it
come back in heat.
You guys are misogynistic dogs, man. Bitches come back and
I didn't
I'm
say
going to edit that. Man. But tell us
No,
about
yeah,
your
but
joyous day.
it was light though.
Actually being able to share time with your son
Yeah, for sure.
on the holiday.
That's amazing, man. Honestly, I'm grateful for that. Dope. But it was low key.
You were thankful.
Yeah, I was very thankful for that. Nice way to tie it in. See, that's why he's a rapper. That's why he's the artist. Yo, and first of all, before we even continue talking about
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
we should have started.
we should have started.
Yeah,
Shout out to Handsome.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Singles fire.
Clutch.
Singles fire.
Period.
Thank
Yes,
you, man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we didn't.
And fuck whoever hasn't heard it yet.
Don't say fuck. Yo, listen to
Nah,
it.
just kidding,
Just
man.
listen to
That
it.
was a
That's
joke.
it. He won't
That
feel
was-
that way if you just listen
That
to
was
it.
a semi-joke.
Listen to it. Let it play all night. Put that shit on your AirPods.
Nah, honestly,
leave it to the side. Put the volume up.
Yeah, I was very
brush your
thankful.
teeth to it in
Yeah,
the morning.
yeah.
Yo,
everything.
but that's what it is. Honestly, the more I hear it now,
Yeah.
it's like when Ali posted it this morning. Shout out to Ali posted
Word
it
up.
at Fajardo_Ali something. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
It made a lot of sense because I'm like, yo, that's a morning motivation song, nigga. Like, what? Nothing to prove but much to gain.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, damn. It was just like, wow, this is cool. So everybody that kind of hit me up about it, that's what I've been telling them. Like, yo, play it every morning for the rest of the year, and see how 2022 will be so much different. For
I like
you.
that.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Nah, I like that.
It's a good marketing.
It is. They're gonna listen to you, man, for sure. And I agree. I agree.
My boss
That
is gonna
shit
knock on my office door and be like, "Hey, did you have? I'm calling the shots, nigga."
That would be.
That's my dream.
Not my fault.
That's
My fault.
dream.
I got
That's my
hype.
dream.
I got hype for a
Sorry,
second. I
it's
listened to
this
the song.
That's no me.
Yeah.
It's my alter ego.
Yeah.
It's old Dominican man. But yo,
Everybody that's
That
posted
word.
it, even those that haven't posted it, that heard it and let me know they heard it, yo, thank you so much.
Facts.
If you have not, once again, it's right down here. Look, just search on your favorite DSP, Handsome Contreras.
yeah, I bought. I'm
Clutch.
gonna make sure it's in my Serato. So like, when I do drop it, you go like five.
Purple
Five
cup.
is gonna go Chetty. I'm gonna
Yeah.
edit out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit out Faid's name.
Yo,
It's gonna be my
did
name.
Faid tell you something about that yet?
Nah, he reposted it. He was
Oh,
just
okay,
like,
yeah.
I don't think he caught it. Until I
Brandon was like,
mentioned
"Why you shout out Faid?" Like,
Oh,
because-
Ali's
He probably
like,
called you. He
yo,
probably
there's
he
some
called
beef?
you out.
No, okay,
no, he called
say-
you out one day.
it. Yeah, but that's
exactly.
Ali thought it was a beef way.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, it was like a
this one
like,
for you, boy. Nigga,
that-
he thought he was
I know-
beefing with him.
I know.
I don't know, man.
I know what night it is too. It's a night that we were all debating the Lloyd Banks Joe Buttons thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, you were like something about writing," and he was like, "I haven't heard anything in a long time."
Yeah.
Nah, he was
And
like,
that's all
yeah.
I needed.
It was also that. He was like, yo, we need to start promoting you guys' music when we post
Oh,
our
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
said,
he
yo,
did
my
say
shit is
that.
all dark,
He
dude.
did say
Like,
that, yeah.
I don't think my shit is the thing you
That
want
was
to
the day that
promote
we
music
gave.
with.
That was the day that we gave him social media rights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And he was like, yo, you need something. And that night, I remember I left. And again, DR. I had bought that beat on my birthday. Because I heard the beat and I was like, I'm doing something to this shit. That was March 5th, greatest day in history.
Club, you know the producer that did it, or you just bought
Nah,
it?
I
You
just-
bought it like on SoundCloud or something.
He worked
I
with
bought
somebody
it outside of me.
Beat Stars. I can't get the stems from this.
Open- open
Yo,
wounds
word
in the
the
next Purple
fuck
Cups of
up,
Champagne.
Donnie. I keep forgetting.
The Patreon episode.
I
called
promise
Open
you, it's not
Wounds.
me on some lazy shit, man. I'm sorry.
Nah, but I bought it for
I
my
wanna kill
birthday.
myself sometimes,
Purple
man.
scabs.
Pause. I'm good.
I had nothing to write to it. I had
Okay.
really nothing to write to. I just knew the beat was hot, and I never do that. If I purchase a beat, because remember these beats come out to like 200 if you want the stems.
Yeah.
You have a plan
Usually-
though.
Yeah, I have a plan. This one I was just like, I need this beat, and whatever. And then Fa said that literally the week before I left to DR, because I remember we did 2 episodes.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
we did
Oh,
the
he was
back-to-back.
here. He was here.
Yes,
He was
and
here.
so
Yep.
I remember coming back from DR. I was on the plane, and I played that beat trying to write, and I couldn't. And usually I can write on planes. And it was coming out of my friend's house, or going to my friend's house. I remember I was walking there, and The first shit that came up was that nothing to prove but much to gain. I just kept repeating that shit.
That's all you need.
Repeating shit.
First couple of lines.
And thanks to Fa, man. Fa inspired me. I say, oh my God, I have something that's not dark.
Yeah.
Yo, word.
Yeah. You don't have a betrayal rap.
There was no betrayal rap.
betrayal rap.
You can't hashtag
I mean, if you listen to the lyrics, you may be able
I
to find
started
something.
a little dark. I was
You
like,
may be
you
able to
know what
find
I've been
something.
through, the storms that I weathered,
Yeah.
the heartache, the heartbreak, the lost
fire.
endeavors, and then I was like, wait, it's getting dark already.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Let me get tough here. Let me
Yeah.
Let me talk my shit.
Let me talk my shit. But thank you guys. Thank you all. Thank you guys for reposting as well.
You fucking with Tata, no longer hand.
That's it, man. Yo, listen. Anybody got video treatment ideas or you have a video camera? I'm
run
open
it.
to it.
Let's run it.
You pay for it.
He's giving you a platform.
That's it.
That's the truth.
So
I'm
did
giving
that
you some
on,
work like Dave's dad.
I'm gonna give you the
I'm gonna give
chance
you
to
some
work with greatness.
Yes.
You don't got a subject. I'm the subject.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
You sound just like Joe right now.
But yeah, man. Black Friday special. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Thanksgiving though. Let's get back to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Especially the brunch banter.
Oh,
That
yeah.
question was
We did, yeah.
Pretty
The
dope.
brunch banter was a couple days before Thanksgiving. Try to hit everybody like I think the Tuesday or something like that before Thanksgiving. And yeah, thank you everybody that participated. That was pretty
You're
dope. Josh, yeah, thanks, Josh, especially Josh.
I wasn't able
my,
to.
my presence was there. You're welcome.
You can edit my part where I say thank you, and you put Josh
Thank you to Josh.
for
Yeah, Johnny Wood.
participating. So the brunch banter question was, what's the one question that, or brunch banter topic was what's the one question that you don't want anyone asking you at Thanksgiving dinner? So like the one question that's going to make you sweat a little bit, get a little tense, make you want to get up and say, go for the walk with your cousin or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the most popular answer was, when are you going to have kids? It was, when are you going to
You
have
felt
kids?
that one, didn't you?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I kept on seeing it, and after a while, I just started posting, like, Edgar, shout out to Edgar, he sent me, like, this post of, like, it was on Twitter of people that had the craziest mask, like, during the pandemic, and it said, yo, we really lived like this at one point. And there was somebody, they had, like, the Deer Park water.
Yeah.
Then there's one guy who cut out his white underwear and just covered his face. So
Yeah.
it's like, so I just started, when it said, when you gonna have kids, I just started posting like these stupid things, or
Yeah.
whatever, and they got laughs. Whatever. But yeah, that was the most common one. We got some really funny ones. Josh, what was, hold up, I actually have it right in front of me. You said one that was pretty funny. You were asking about like, is the Earth flat?
Why you put me on blast like that, son?
That was a good one. Because
Now people gonna know how. Now people gonna know where I
because
stand.
you know what that has to do
I'm
with?
fucking with
That
that.
Why?
has
Are
to
there
do with,
people in
like-
your household that would ask that question?
I think like
Maybe.
I ask you guys, do you guys have, it's not even at Thanksgiving, but do you guys have family members that discuss like did Danny discuss politics that day? You know what I mean? Or did he come up with like any type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like, I feel like that stuff is a time and place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think about stuff like that?
I'll be honest with you, just me particularly on that kind of shit. Like I was able to avoid it this year. Not to make this thing about me, but you.
No,
didn't
I'm
anything.
asking you. Yeah. I'm asking how we do it.
I kind of did because of that, because everything was just kind of like everyone, especially how it is in my particular house. Everyone has their own time to do some shit or whatever.
Of course.
So in the time that I was there, whatever, it wasn't too many people actually eating. So and we had 2 Thanksgivings, by the way, because my mom left to Florida, so we did an early one.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All over the place type shit. But that kind of shit is something that I mentioned because, I mean, I just don't even want to be talking about serious shit when I'm just trying to enjoy a fucking
quality time.
Yeah, there's no reason for the people to use that as a platform.
But that's where they pick it too.
I know, bro. And they want to use that as the platform to change your whole mindset about something. Like, yo, bro, I'm here to eat and enjoy a holiday. I'm not. I mean, I get it though. First time you see some people you don't see all the time. You come across some family members that's what they're about. Okay. Sadly, that's what their life is about.
Well,
but that's not what we were about, though. For a holiday, like, okay, if you see me on a regular day, you want to talk to me about some shit like that, fine. But on a holiday...
So your family understands time and place, is what you're saying?
No.
Oh, they don't?
No, he got lucky this year.
I got lucky.
Oh, you got lucky this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I got lucky.
okay.
I just avoided them.
Time and place is not a thing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone kind of just does their own thing in a way. Like, people just came around, people probably visiting other places. And by the time I was eating, it was just me, Brenda, the baby, my aunt came over, my uncle, and they were very... No. Joanna and yeah. But they came over. We ate a little. We ate with them, whatever. And my uncles, they stood away for the time being when we were there. And then they came by later and shit. So
You know
That
what
worked
was
out.
a good answer? Well, not a good answer, but a good question. What
Teddy said,
was the
cool story, bro.
Yo, at that point, I was just saying my. Yeah, go ahead.
You were telling us your whole
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
exactly,
thing. I just wanted to
Get back on track.
I actually wanted to get to Handsome because like this is one that this was a question that was asked about the.
I didn't get to answer.
No, I'm going to you now.
I'm saying I didn't get to answer.
No, that's what he's doing. He's setting you up. Oh, okay.
I'm setting you up right now to ask you.
I
Yeah.
got you.
No, go ahead.
go ahead.
All right, never mind.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. So one of the questions was asked about like people were going to say, well, because now COVID is a thing. Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
I think that's something that like that's not appropriate for the
Hell
table
no.
to be
I'll
like,
be like,
okay, well,
that'd be nice.
Well, not only that.
Aaron
Let's be real.
Rodgers. That's what I used.
Wait. You
That's
did.
what I
You did.
used, Aaron
Wait.
Rodgers. Yeah, I mean, nice.
That's what he said it to. You did it good too.
Yeah,
right
man,
now.
it's funny.
Yo, it's not only that. It's like I understand if people want to have that question if it was small talk, but that's not what it's for. It's for people to have that question with loaded answers.
Right.
Because
You know what I mean?
it
It's
becomes
like-
a political topic.
Exactly.
no?
Like yeah,
Okay.
And I'm the wrong
they
one to
already
load answers,
they already
Harvey.
want to convince you of something. Like yo,
Right.
dog, I'm not here to be convinced of anything. Let's not have those kind of conversations.
Right.
Let's have the yo, you remember reminiscing exactly
Reminiscing, yeah.
things that make us laugh.
Yeah.
Nigga,
We're
I always
eating,
start like
we're having a good anything that's a
coughing
good
on
time.
the coquito and shit like that on purpose. Like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Bitch ass.
I'd rather
You might do
debate.
some
I'd
shit
rather
like, I would hate
debate
you for
football.
it.
I'd debate basketball, baseball, like debate shit like that. That's like nothing is going to be too personal for each other.
Yeah.
I know a question.
Uh,
For what? You know.
Yo, can I borrow some money?
That was a good one. That was a
somebody
good
said
one.
that?
Yeah.
That's
we
my
got that
biggest
one.
fear.
Yeah, we
I
got that
actually
one.
didn't see that one.
Because I have to say
I put
no.
on broke, baby. I got no money.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing, man.
Yeah. It was.
You see these foreclosure rates?
Yo, real
Yeah.
talk though. I'm not trying to.
But that's a good time to ask somebody if
I was
it's money
gonna-
for money.
Do people do that on Thanksgiving and shit like that?
Yeah. People often bring up shit like they'll, especially if they know that you're in a certain film like realm, right? Like they know like I'm on real estate shit, right?
Yeah.
So they'll hit you with the yo, real estate is good, man. I see
Yeah.
you making that money, and I'm like, you don't see anything because I look like a
Like,
bum.
I got a proposition for you.
But yeah, like yo, I have this idea, and you're just like, I'm not fucking with that idea. And I've seen it happen with my father-in-law, like,
Yeah.
because he got bread. So
I feel
people-
you.
Like
I was
during
gonna
that
say
time,
that's
they don't
probably the
see him
reason
all
people are not gonna-
year.
yeah,
What
people
happens
not
if
gonna
the
come to
person
me
comes
and
with an elaborate plan to you? Not just saying like, hey, I got this idea. I think
Oh,
it's
that's
listen.
fire.
You're gonna listen.
We,
Hell
we-
yeah.
we can build, have a sprinter with strippers in
But
the back doing
that's
push-ups and shit.
that's
You know what I'm
respecting
saying?
my time.
Okay.
That's respecting. Like when you ask somebody that kind of question, it's something. This is a life topic. Period. Always know if you're asking somebody something that's serious, be serious, right? Because a lot of times, people often, especially people that have money. I don't have money. I'm not saying me have money, but I've seen people with. I'm very well connected to people that have bread, and I've seen some of the people in my circle that are like on my level
So
when
you
we're
think
starting out.
a lot of it's about the approach.
Of course, you have to have a game plan. Like anybody with money is dying to use that money and invest.
Yeah.
Real good book I'm reading is called Money People Deal. It's amazing. The guy's dead, but he's
Especially when they don't
book.
have to even think about it. When you just say like, yo, you know what?
It
I know
makes
this
sense.
guy's gonna make money
Yo.
for me.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
You
it,
want
yeah.
if you got money, you hate money sitting around.
Yeah.
So if somebody comes to you and you know they got the hustle, they got a great plan, everything. You want to give them money. There's nobody with money that doesn't want to give you money. I promise you that. But if you come like, yo, I want to build a building, and like I know
I'm with you.
This is an upcoming area.
I'm with you.
I saw a land there. Oh, how big is the land? It's real big, but how big? I don't know. Do you
I
know
got
what the
pictures.
zoning laws are? And they start doing that, and
Yeah.
it's like, then they get mad if that person don't take them serious.
I get it.
Right,
Why
right,
would
right,
they?
right.
You're not taking your project serious. If you're taking that shit serious, you're doing research.
I was gonna
my
say,
G.
but some people just don't know.
No, like
They
you said,
don't.
you ain't
Yeah.
been doing the education.
And the person's not going to teach them. And the person's not going to teach them because they're usually not going to teach them. What person has the time to be like?
But we
yeah,
live,
bro.
we live in an era where like information is so like
No, I
right
agree.
there for us. Like
I agree.
I came up with how we were gonna put the t-shirts together. You gotta cop those t-shirts
Yeah,
by the way. They're on sale
facto.
soon.
Yeah.
By looking up on my phone, and I was like, all right, well, if I could cut this person out, and I can go to him,
Yeah.
and my cousin will give me just shit like that.
No,
You
for
understand
sure.
what I'm saying? So like,
But that falls under one of those things where people just don't even have the mindset to think in detail.
think about
You know what I'm
this.
saying? Like,
But think about this because we're all involved in a podcast now, right? If when Chris came to you to start Hip Hop Advocates, Chris came with a game plan. He
Yeah.
had an idea of what he wanted the show to be like. He knew who his cast was going to be. He figured out where he was going to start recording the shows. You have those comments. Now you're more than willing to just help him with this shit. You
I helped
want to
him
make
write.
it
I
happen.
helped him write the first couple of
Facts.
shows because I saw how passionate he was about it. And now, shit, I talk to him about stuff for our show. I'm like, yo, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
Because he's an avid listener. He listens to stuff, and I like take his opinions. You know what I'm saying? So like now, it's like not that I was like the teacher and he's a student, but like we bounce ideas off. But he needed like that little thing, and now he
came
does great.
prepared.
But he also, to me, he was like, yo, I want to do this, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like there would be little things where I would be like, well, yo, if you're gonna have a guest, find out what they drink, so you'll have that there for him. He goes, yo, my nigga, I never thought about that shit.
Yeah.
But that's what we do for each other. You know what I'm saying?
But again,
so now with the editing, he's gonna help me out with that. So like just little things.
Diggy comes to you.
But
Diggy comes to you, says, yo, I want to do a podcast. What do you want to do about sports?
Not much. Don't.
So who are you gonna have on the show?
I want to pick on.
Oh no, I'm not picking on you. I'm giving you an example.
all my niggas.
Yeah, just me and my boys. Sports. And you're gonna at that point. It's not that you don't want to help them. It's not that. It's that you're looking at it like, so you really want me to just craft this whole thing for you and make it happen.
Right.
You have a great idea, but nothing around.
For instance, like you can use me. I come to you guys with a plan. You guys are both millionaires, and I'm like, yo, I want to do a podcast about cooking. You guys see how clean my stove is. It's never fucking touched, dogs.
Yeah.
Fa comes to you with that. You're like, I've seen Fa cook.
Yeah, facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with him.
But it depends on
Fa's
the details you
also gonna
approach it.
come.
Right.
That's what I was
with a
gonna say.
plan.
The details do matter in the sense that they show how serious you are about something. Just the details in your plan show how much you've been thinking about this, how serious you are, and that matters way more.
But now
than
going back,
anything, you know?
bringing it back to Thanksgiving or the actual Christmas with the holidays coming up, I don't think that's the good time though to do that though. But I do think that's the time for you to plant. If you're serious about it, to plant the seed to be like,
I agree.
Yo, what you doing December 2nd? I don't know. Yo, let's go for drinks.
Yeah, I agree.
Bang.
You know,
But-
and we sit there and we chop it up there.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I just feel like people aren't in the mindset that we are. Like, I think that we are actually, and I'm not trying to like pat ourselves in the back, whatever, but I feel like we are in a more mature mindset where we know how to approach those things. And some people just don't
Well, I think
know
because we know people with money
how to move.
and it's kind of like we don't want to. I think we all like three prideful dudes that don't want to beg nobody for nothing.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because not to give too much information, but like behind the scenes. But like I remember Han being like, "Yo, I know you posted this." I'm like, "My nigga, you don't even need to tell me that."
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I was like, I think I posted and forgot to tag you because I was like, "Yo, this shit is fire," and I just.
Yeah.
I posted like I post regular music when I
Facts.
hear anything.
Facts.
And he goes, "Yo, you didn't tag me." I was like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah.
It wasn't about you;
Yeah.
it was about me.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
like,
I had to fucking
yo,
screen
but
record and
yeah,
chop.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah,
what it. But
facts.
so my thing is though is that like you
You didn't
that
tag
doesn't
me.
have to be.
I had to
Yeah, I
screen
didn't tag
record
you,
and
yeah.
chop as well.
You just did it. You know what I mean? But like that doesn't have to be like it doesn't. It's understood with us. Where like I think with other guys, it's just kind of or not other guys, but like you see other people, they're just like, oh, I know this dude that has money, so I'm gonna stay connected to him or stay
Yeah.
close to him. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And to put me on is
Yeah.
a big thing. You know what I mean? And
Put you on for what, B? What you
No.
bringing to the table?
Nah, it's facts.
VALUE. Value. Figure it out.
Number one.
Make
I
time.
agree.
And speaking of value and losing value, Jack Dorsey, Twitter CEO.
That's mind blowing.
I don't know if you guys
That's
use Twitter that
mind-blowing,
much, but Joshua obviously does.
Check me out. FA the product. You see all my tweets from 3 years ago at least. and
I'll
back,
favorite
before
the
that.
fuck out of your tweet.
I actually was gonna tweet this week again, and all I was gonna say was I'll say it
Thanksgiving?
later. I'll say it later because
It's a mental block this time.
It's part of a different topic. Yeah, I'm in writer's block right now. For 3 years on Twitter.
Tweet block.
Twitter writer's block. That's hilarious.
Crazy shit
Yo,
ever.
you need to tweet that. Like, yo, I'm having a Twitter.
Maybe
Nigga,
I
that
might
shit-
get some likes.
My nigga, that is gonna get retweeted like so many times, though.
Actually, by the way,
Why don't you retweet it? Why don't you tweet it? You came up with it.
do you guys know who took his place
No,
as the new CEO?
Wait.
Brown man.
you got to say what happened. He stepped down because I don't even think we said that.
Oh, yeah, the Twitter CEO.
He resigned.
Jack Dorsey.
He resigned.
He personally resigned. He's
Yeah.
also the owner, just in case you guys know. He's
Yeah.
not just the chief executive officer.
He's the creator. Know that, right?
Yeah, but he's decided to step down because numbers have been dwindling. I personally don't see where else Twitter can go.
Yeah.
But maybe they do have a plan.
They have to.
Because they took the whole Clubhouse thing.
Yeah.
You know, they took them and it's working.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Yo, I see people using that Clubhouse thing on Twitter all
I
the
can't believe
time.
that shit.
Like heavily.
I can't believe that.
But it still didn't do any damage, so
Yeah.
to speak, right, to Clubhouse. As much as we don't talk about Clubhouse anymore, it's still highly used.
Yeah.
Like Disco Dave has his own thing on there now.
Twitter's been out since 2006.
Like heavily, man. I hate hearing
That's
his
so
voice,
crazy.
but he's killing it.
Shout out to Disco Dave. I like the guy.
That's so crazy. Since 2006.
He's a good
popular.
dude. Not my guy, but
Yeah, dude. 06.
what he talks about on it is wow. That nigga is another fucking.
You gotta
aliens.
think of the
Ancient
it's called the
aliens.
spiritual realm.
Ancient aliens, man. He's
He's
the
like-
guy with the fucking.
And you know, you find your heart, and your heart is gonna be in the space. But the thing about space is that when your heart is there, The heart is in the space.
Dog. He has an answer to every question you ever have. Like on some conspiracy theory shit, he has an answer for everything.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
But let me say, Jay, when he was talking about the Kanye interview, it was through Clubhouse. So he's still on. If Jay's on Clubhouse,
No, I think that was Twitter House.
oh, it was.
It was Twitter House.
Wow.
Because he
It looked just
tweeted
like
something
Clubhouse.
and he said, "Yo, I might delete my account again." Like he tweeted something about.
Well, remember,
about
he's-
the harder they fall. Or
Didn't
whatever.
Tidal-
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
sorry.
Did they own it? Did they buy it? Tidal? Did Tidal buy Twitter?
Oh,
or the Twitter buy
they
Tidal?
bought-
Somebody did some kind
Tidal
of
bought-
business
I'm
thing.
gonna have to do it. No, I got you. I don't care what you think.
Thanks, man.
I know you're not gonna like that I did that,
That's
but
Yeah, sure. Mad gay right now.
nah, it's teamwork, man. What you
Nah,
talking about, bro?
anytime
Yo,
a man
dog.
helps another man,
Nah,
make
yo,
the
dog.
Jay.
Yeah, Johnny, the fuck.
Yo, Harlem dudes don't help other dudes. Yo, Dame.
Yo,
you ever seen that
David-
cartoon?
Off the strength of YouTube.
Yeah, of
With
course.
the burning
yeah,
building?
'cause I'm from Harlem.
Yeah.
Harlem dude don't let another dude help him out the burning building. I'm from Harlem. I swear to God.
That
Yo,
was good.
Dame Dash. Yo.
That was good.
All right, so Square, which we're all familiar with, apparently is owned as well by Jack Dorsey,
Yeah, I thought so too.
right? So they actually are the one ownership stake in Tidal. So obviously Jay has some affiliation with Jack Dorsey.
Okay.
They hang out all the time. They're close friends.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he uses Twitter House. I call it Twitter House. I don't know the real name of it. It's obviously Clubhouse on Twitter.
Yeah.
You guys know
I got you.
Clubhouse. What I was saying before, the new CEO is actually one of the youngest on the top something list ever. And he's brown. And
He's brown or black?
no, he's Indian.
Okay.
But it's funny because I thought he was actually related to Rohan, but his name is spelled differently. You know how
Oh,
Rohan is
Agrawal,
Agrawal?
yeah.
He's Agrawal.
That's fire.
I was
so
like,
that's
yo.
why-
So shout out, yo. Come on,
Absolutely.
baby. We moving up in the
Yeah.
world. You know what it is to be CEO
For
of
real.
Twitter?
Yeah, that's fire.
That's not a game, me.
Nah,
That's
nah,
right.
you're right. That's one of the most powerful positions nowadays.
Man,
Period.
hold on. Let me get your name right, young man. Paraj Agrawal.
That's fire.
The
That's a
youngest in the
powerful
S&P
position.
500, baby.
Very powerful.
Shout out to him.
Word up.
Why did I get into... Sorry, I get lost sometimes.
But we were talking about Twitter. We were talking
Oh,
about
losing
that-
steam.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not losing steam, Jack. Sign us. to title podcast.
So what is he gonna do next? If
Well, he's big.
If he's resigning, does he resign from all of that stuff that
No.
Square and all of that?
No. Because remember, he's the CEO of Twitter.
Okay.
He's also owner, but he's also owner of Square. I don't think he holds any position at Square.
Okay.
Right? So
He's still owner of Twitter, but he's just not CEO.
Yes, that's it. So
Yeah.
he's no longer calling the shots.
Yeah.
Right? Because, again, chief executive officer calls the shots. He's the
Yeah.
person that sees the vision for the
No
business.
question. Yeah.
That's why Dame Dash is possibly one of the greatest CEOs of all time. Dame Dash Studios. What up? But so they need a new vision. They got a younger dude. They got somebody that's been like born through tech and like that's all he's done all his life. I don't really know his accolades, but apparently he's big in the tech world.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll see new avenues. Maybe they'll kill Instagram. I don't fucking know. To me it's cool to see. I love seeing these new Web 3.0 dudes.
I was about to say that right now.
Like you were talking
that was my
about?
next thought right now. Was Web 3.0 and blockchain technology.
The
They better figure it
Twitterverse.
out. They better figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. It might
And
it might
metaverse in
be-
Twitter.
It might be to the point where, like, because I think you could watch. Can't you watch stream some concerts from like Twitter and stuff like that? Yeah.
I mean,
So
even
that
I
would be
think even
something.
games they did right. Like some
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sporting
No,
events
for
and
sure.
shit. Yeah,
For sure.
Dog.
they have power.
Oh,
Bro.
I don't know if you guys noticed. Have you guys? Well, I don't know if you use Spotify, but Spotify now puts up. I no longer just put audio on Spotify. Now I put the entire video into Spotify,
No, I didn't know.
and it extracts the audio on its own.
That's what I was.
Fire.
That's why now when you're hearing the audio,
That's what
you're
I was
gonna hear the
telling you.
intro no matter what.
I was telling you that somebody. I'm not gonna mention no other thing, but some other show on Spotify a while ago. I was like, yo, how the fuck do they do that?
What?
They had it that you can watch the video, and then if you have the phone on, you're watching the video. Then all of a sudden you're busy. You get in the car, you turn it off, and you put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
It just continues playing from there, like audio only though.
Well, Masterclass does that as
You know
well.
what I'm saying? And
The
then when you
Masterclass
pull that out
app.
again,
Well, if you have isn't it for YouTube? If you have like the
Yeah, if you have YouTube
Plus, you could
or whatever it
hit
is, yeah.
whatever and just keep listening to your
premium, whatever. Yeah. But Spotify does it that it literally just allows you to jump back and forth. Like when you it just goes into audio only. When you pull out the phone again, it just jumps right back into it. But yeah, I guess it's kind of the same idea. I guess
I like to listen to Jim Jones and Cameron yell at Mace like once a month.
Yeah.
Like I just will walk. I'll be walking to the grocery store being like, "Yo, Betta, that's you."
I was gonna say Betta, yeah.
It's Koofy slapping season.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll just and it's like therapeutic.
By the
I
way,
don't know what's wrong with
That's
this.
weird as
I
fuck.
Check out Lobby Boys coming out
That's
soon.
weird as fuck.
Mano and Jim Jones. That shit gonna be fire, boy.
What, they're doing a podcast?
No, they have a album coming out, man.
Nigga, John.
Lobby Boys.
I had no idea.
Mano does have a
got
podcast.
Yo, they got
Kitchen Talk.
music? Yeah, he does. Yeah, yo,
Kitchen
shout
Talk
out,
is fire,
Shout out
man.
to my boy Miller, man.
Wait.
Yo, he
Said
held his
Mano?
own, boy.
Mano.
Okay.
Mano got a dope podcast, man. Like he really.
Oh, I saw.
The best
he's
episodes
doing
with him
a
and
good
B-Dot.
shift.
Yeah,
the shit with B-Dot.
Yeah, that shit was fucking fire. Yo.
I didn't
Standing your ground,
That's
man.
good for him to do that for promotion, but I didn't agree with the way he dealt with it. But I'm not gonna go down that.
Nah.
Also,
who did to it?
Also, he answered
The way
one
he
of our
did
brunch
that
matches
with-
was pretty
You don't
dope.
like the way Miller dealt with it?
No, the way he dealt
Oh,
with him.
Mano.
Yeah, Mano with him.
Nah, they're best friends.
I get it.
Yeah, he had him on.
I-
He had him on brackets.
I never like people who just have ego and just like, yo, you can't talk shit. I don't like that, but
No,
Yeah,
not
like,
because
dude,
I ain't
you're in
gonna
the music realm.
But I ain't gonna say shit about Mano. I'll tell you that right now.
Brooklyn.
I'll keep it peaceful.
B-Dot held
Great.
his own, man.
R.I.P. Demencio.
No, he held his own, man. He actually answered one of our brunch banters 2 brunch banters ago.
Oh,
I
fire.
send it to him all the time.
Who?
Miller.
Oh,
B-Dot,
dude, I think you're talking about Mano.
Let me know. Yeah.
Don't say the B-Dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. But it's dope though. No, like he'll
Brian
that's
Bella.
fire. That's
Yeah,
fire,
when you gonna be on the show, B?
We got a short
Stop
list
fronting
of
on
little
me, man.
accolades. You know what I mean? Remember Wu-Tang reposted our shit too?
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was definitely
That was dope.
yeah.
That was dope. Yeah.
That's
That made
fire.
I mean, they're for the children.
that made my year.
Yeah.
We are the children, I guess.
Yeah.
Old ass child.
Oh, facts.
Oh man.
Your kid is always your kid.
That's true. No matter
You know
how
what I
old
mean?
you are.
So-
That's facts.
No, it's true.
We still
That's
their
facts.
children.
So we're the children of
You know,
Wu-Tang.
you're dropping signs, God.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh man.
Yeah, so let's move on to the next one where
What, Atlanta?
Yeah.
We go to Atlanta soon? I'm not going to Atlanta. There's no strip clubs.
yo, that's a good point.
So
I even-
That's like one of the biggest calling cards Atlanta
you
has.
saw mayoral
That and Ludacris.
candidate Felicia Moore. She's
Oh, it's a female?
Man, that's a female.
I didn't know it was a female, dude.
Yo,
Now it makes sense. I'm like,
man,
what's up with this dude?
Debo, that's a female. Yeah. So like obviously
That's
a lot
true,
of,
dog. Politicians probably go to strip clubs probably just in meetings. I mean,
That's
what
normal
guys do.
life out there. That's
what guys
culture
do,
out
dog.
there, dude.
That's a big part of like the way they make money out
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? So like you take that away. Like, I'm not trying to go back to virtual strip clubs. Remember when they had that when the pandemic happened?
Yo.
That was the craziest thing I ever heard of.
Yeah.
dog.
Well, these dudes made it poppin', actually.
Who?
Tory Lanez and
To-
the boy, Justin
To-
the boy.
Tory Lane shit was fire though. What was it called? Quarantine Radio?
Yeah, but
That shit was
he
crazy.
honestly got that from supposedly Justin LeBoy,
Oh, word.
who
Okay,
had
wow.
Demon Time.
Demon Time. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are the ones that like created like Instagram.
We could get Justin
basically.
on the show as well.
Yeah, possibly.
I was gonna holler at his
Pretty
sister,
good.
Raven.
Yeah, I'm
You remember
pretty
Raven, right?
Yeah, right. I know Raven.
All right.
But
Damn, yo, we got some connections.
for sure. But they also had
2022,
they also
stay
had
tuned.
like block party strip clubs at the time. My question: Can you actually, because you're gonna explain a lot better than me? Can you explain it before we continue the topic?
Oh yeah. So like that's like one of her points that she's like you say, oh, I'm going to change this in Atlanta. One of the things
So
she's
she
saying
wants
is
to
that
lose.
like a lot of like the crimes.
What some people are saying.
Yeah, a lot of the crimes, like stuff like that, like happen after the club shootings and stuff like that. Like
That Havon died?
it'll stop
Yeah.
if strip clubs and stuff like that are taken away.
No.
It's not going. to.
That was gonna be my point. That's why I wanted you to get into like the details
That's
of it.
that's where most drug dealers probably see each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Right,
it's
we're
like,
out there to see ass. Ain't nobody trying to kill nobody, man.
They might get off. They might pop off after a strip club.
Yeah,
but they're
because
gonna pop
you're
off
spending-
regardless.
yeah.
They're gonna see each other. They're gonna see
think-
each other somewhere and pop off.
don't quote me on this, but this is like from
Don't
my
quote me,
because I
boy.
haven't
I
been
ain't say shit.
because I haven't been to Atlanta, right? But my boy that is from Atlanta and lived in Atlanta. No, he's not from Atlanta. He's from here, but he lived in Atlanta. Says that it's a culture where like I wish I had asked him like more recently before we did this show, but I remember him telling me, be like, "Yo, it would just be like, yo, we got to talk about the show. Oh, you'll meet me at Onyx
Yeah.
because their strip clubs open up like 12 o'clock in the
Yeah.
afternoon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what time the strip clubs open up in New York, but
Tater tots and tits.
you know what I'm saying?
Dude,
but like,
fire.
you see what I'm saying? But like, so that's
Imagine
like,
Queens bullied this strip club.
that's yo, we need
Oh,
that.
by the way, shout out Queens
We
Bully.
need that. Yeah, shout out for the merch. Yeah, good
Yes,
looking out.
sir.
Shout out for my merch, the original.
Yeah. But
you see the workers with it. Nah, I'm fucking with you guys. Man.
You see how exclusive
I'm sorry.
in the mix I am.
The joke was.
it wrote itself.
Yeah.
No, that's like some place that they go and actually just meet. Like, you know how we meet for coffee? They'll say, "Yo, let's just go meet here,"
Yeah.
and it just
meet for pussy.
in that,
Pretty much. I mean, Joe Budden uses it that way.
you know.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure
He pulled up his laptop. He said it
and maybe
before.
that's where he got that from.
Yeah.
Though, where like, yo, that this is like what they do in the South, and you know,
Yeah.
or not even that, but I know musicians, they actually go there to get inspired, to be like, yo, this is what's bumping here. This is what people are getting fucking lit
sure,
to and
right.
stuff like that. You know, like they do their birthday party at a strip club and probably will have their girl there with them. Where
Yeah.
like for us, it's like a bachelor party.
Yeah.
It's once every 10 years. You know what I mean?
You know what? And to add, wait. You got to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yo, and to add another point to that, though, you know, I'm always on that, like, them attacking the little man. Like,
Yeah.
yo, bro, these girls now are going to be out of work.
Yeah.
As a mayor or whatever. Like, do you think about those things?
Oh,
like,
they're just gonna go to
what
Florida.
What do they do? Like, and why are they the ones that get a job removed from them? Now, what do they do next?
If
they
I'm-
become prostitutes?
Bro, if
I
I'm-
don't think they're going to become prostitutes.
If I'm Miami,
but some of them might.
But if
And
I'm,
why would you
if
do
I'm
that?
Miami,
Yeah.
if I'm Miami or I'm a rich guy in Miami, I'm opening up a club ASAP.
Yeah.
And calling it ATL Strip.
And
Yeah.
yes, and
Yeah.
call it Onyx Miami.
Facts.
Fact.
100%.
Yeah,
know
facts.
the names.
King, not King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds is in Miami.
Yeah.
Whatever the other places that it's in.
King of dildos.
Whoa.
I know, right? Yeah. Too much spice. Too much spice channel when you were a kid, man.
That's like some bang bus shit.
So let me
They would do like the spoofs.
Let me ask you guys a question. This happens in New York.
The office shit.
There's no way this could happen. There's no way it could happen.
honestly,
Say New York, they got rid of strip clubs in New York.
No, they can't do that, though.
Say they did, though.
They wouldn't, though.
What
because
happens, though? if
Money
they
is
do?
money in New York.
everybody's
Business is
back to
business.
42nd Street peep shows.
But what's happening? Go to Roosevelt.
can't
Go
strip,
to
you're
Roosevelt.
sucking dick.
Go to Roosevelt. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's gonna
exactly.
be somebody who has a little hole in the wall.
Romantico?
Strip club.
Little hole in the wall, glory holes.
Yo, but yo, those
Handsome is
those,
on a roll,
Those
son.
places are gonna be
That's what
those
it is.
places are gonna be popping with bad bitches though.
Yeah, maybe.
Chicas.
Some bad bitches and some trannies.
Yeah, mad
mixed
trannies.
up, mixed up.
Russian roulette. You pick them.
Oh, shit.
I'll take the one without the dick.
Yeah.
Yo,
You better
handsome.
hope.
Can I get
If
the
they
one that
admit it-
doesn't
if
get
they-
hard?
If they admit it to you, you better hope.
I don't want the one that can dunk on me.
Nut check.
Yo, we gotta stop. We have. Yo, this is
It's all
LG.
love, man. It's all love, man.
Oh man.
It's all love. Handsome, you one trying to use cool. It's all love, man.
Yo.
You had one friend that was.
Yeah. It is what it is. I probably got
true.
two.
Who? What's his name?
I have no idea what Josh is talking about.
Come on, man.
Give me the name.
From
Manny
Corona,
Fresh?
From Corona, man. She called herself Gracie after the fact.
He wasn't a trans. Yo, you are so prejudiced. He was not trans. He was just a woman.
So he started as a man, dressed as a
He
woman.
didn't transition.
That was early on, man.
Dude,
he
all
might have transitioned at
did
this
was
point.
the makeup. Oh, by this point, maybe.
Johnny, he told me to call him Gracie now at this point.
Yes.
He's dressed like, fully like a
His name was
female.
Gre- his
Completely
name
like a
was-
female in every way possible. He
His
might
name
have had
was
long
Greg.
hair and
His
everything.
name was Greg before his Greg.
Shahir.
I guess you
Shahir.
know what?
Shahir.
I guess.
Oh man, he's Indian.
No, he was black.
No. I guess I gotta start rejudging trannies. Because I guess every time I think of a tranny, I think of somebody like, I'm sorry. Every time
Also
I think of a
tran-
transsexual human being, I think
I feel you, but I
of
get
somebody
it.
hiding
You
it,
did the right
And some of them
Not
are
like Edgar. Edgar says tranny still.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And, yo, honestly, that shouldn't be offensive, but it is. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I get it because it's like, yo, you're not trying to be offensive by saying tranny. Whatever though. That's all I want. It just bothers me because it's like if you say like, yo, this person's gay. Some people will find that offensive. It's like, yo, but you are gay. I get it though. The connotation or the intention you have in your words.
No, they know that.
But
we
right now,
don't
when
mean-
you said tranny, you weren't trying to say something that
Not
was
at
really
all.
like, yeah, you were just trying to identify them
you know, we
as
mean
transsexuals.
we mean no harm.
But you did the right thing.
I don't
though.
mean no tyranny.
You did the
No
right.
harm.
This nigga's in rap mode.
Oh, baby.
This nigga's in album mode.
By the way, if you're a retard, December 24th is coming.
Yo, facts. Right down here, you're gonna see another promotion. It's gonna come up every 10 minutes. It's gonna come up every 10 minutes in the bottom of the podcast.
That's just going to be just
So
a
now-
straight banner.
just
So now,
call
like,
now. Call now to pre-order.
it was crazy because like
Pre-save.
hand drop clutch, and like yo, he had like the artwork for it. He had like
Love the
SoundCloud.
artwork.
I see that he got like the
My favorite clutch.
I kept
Which
wanting to tell you
thought
that.
was
Yeah, I
dope.
kept wanting to tell you
Which I
that.
thought it was dope because
Yeah.
like you could have been basic like everybody else,
Jordan.
but like you know what I'm saying.
Kobe.
That was fire.
Nah,
like that was
I
like
put-
because
it means a lot to me, man.
and it's also super New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
I
it.
thought it was like it's like you put in fucking
It's a perfect person.
100%.
Respectable ass player.
Again, yeah, not an asshole.
Everybody was respected. He was mad respected.
He was
Put up-
clutch.
and he put up numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
and
no,
he
that
was
was-
stiff arming a Patriot in the picture.
So-
you saw it.
Obviously,
Fuck
Ain't
you,
nothing a
Belichick.
mistake.
so now we know how you use your PPP loan. in order to
Right.
in order to because you definitely got somebody to
It's
do
an
your
investment.
artwork. You got somebody to do your video. You got somebody to do your track. How did you afford this? It was a PPP loan.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
It's an investment.
Because I have a
Why you
new
didn't buy
song.
the Lambo?
I'm writing a new song, and I mentioned the PPP, and it's talking about that. You still couldn't hit with the PPP.
No.
And look at this shit, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's going on, guys? This guy in Houston got 9 years.
Yes. 9 years.
9 years in
9
jail.
years, yeah.
I mean, he took a little bit of money, nothing more than what the government already takes from you yearly, right?
Fact though, Jacko.
Motherfuckers got less for storming the White House.
Word.
Or storming the Capitol. Sorry,
That's
storming the
facts.
Capitol
That's it.
to get
That's
this
facts.
guy.
Or for
You know
shooting
what I mean?
people in self-defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There
Yeah,
we go.
word.
Yeah, I know.
We ain't going down that hole.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Nah, it is a hole. It's an asshole.
You
No,
said-
yeah, we ain't going down that. Come on, man. You got to give him a pause.
You said whole like
Yeah,
5 times.
Pause. Pause on that, man. Even though I like all assholes from girls.
So
From girls.
Yo,
from
has
girls. Hold on a second. All right.
you're really tying yourself into a
Somebody
knot right
that
now,
hasn't
bro.
pooped in 2 days. Nothing recent, please.
It depends on the girl too, because maybe you could do a day. You could probably make an exception depending on.
Yeah, if you eat a lot, heck no.
How about Rachel McAdams? Probably
she
same
could-
day.
she could've just
same
gone,
day.
my nigga. Like, you crazy?
Same day.
I'm gonna be like, it ain't shit if I don't smell it.
That's all right. It don't smell like nothing.
You be all right, man.
Wiping off his nose.
Shit.
Put it right on my nose.
This ain't worse than COVID.
I'm looking at this guy's name, man. What the fuck?
Put it right here. Put it right on my nose. That's
He said like a landing strip. Put it right on my nose. Let it land right here. Yo, Rob, wherever you at, man.
Oh, word.
That shit was hilarious.
So yeah, this guy got 9 years in jail for illegal PPP loan stuff.
which is bullshit.
I think the problem is he made himself hot, B.
So
That's true, too, but a lot of
he
people have
bought-
done that.
He bought a Lambo. He bought a Ford truck.
G Herbo was in trouble because of the same shit.
Yeah, you know
And
what?
he bought a Rollie.
Yeah,
you
that's
think
absurd.
it was a bust down
That's
Rollie?
absurd. That's absurd.
And he spent thousands of dollars at a strip club in Houston. He's washing his money. That's
Yo,
all he was doing.
yeah.
He's washing
Yo,
Chetty trying to see the good businessman in him.
guys, take it from me, man. If you're gonna steal money from the government, just hide it for a bit.
Yo, word.
Hide it for a bit. man.
Word.
You think he could have got away with this if he just honestly just lived his regular life for like 5 years?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be broke until 2024.
Can I say something?
No,
Then you guys
Handsome.
gonna be like, where this money came
Wait,
from?
can I,
Handsome,
can
not
I,
a
yo,
great
I know it's
style.
fucked up because we always root for the street dude, right? But can I just say you kind of deserve it when you do that.
Yeah, he duped us.
You know why? Because when you get an opportunity to get a PPP loan, you get that much money where you can buy a Lambo and everything
Yeah.
like that, and you don't invest it and you actually do stupid
You
shit like
deserve,
that.
You deserve
You
it.
deserve it.
You deserve it. You deserve the
You don't
guilt.
deserve 9 years.
No,
Hold on a
I get it, but you
second.
no, you're
But
right.
yes, you do
And
deserve
I
time.
hate
But
to
you
say
know-
that you deserve anything because we're all about the little guys, but like you don't invest it, dog.
His 9 years is just to set an example.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Absolutely.
You do this, you can happen if you're black.
Yeah, but it's already done.
You know what I mean?
Minority.
100%. Yeah.
He said it right.
Minority, because
Yeah.
it could be Hispanic, it could be brown, it could be any of
no,
that, you know?
so-
Yeah.
Even though brown people don't do that kind of shit.
Listen, when we mention black here, let's clear something up.
That
No,
my dad.
They're white collar
not on
white collar
paper.
crooks. White collar
But when
crooks.
we mention black, we are referring to minorities, period.
Yeah.
Everybody. When we mention white, we're not referring to white people. We're referring to like the percentage that
Affluent.
does have it. Because
Yeah.
there's plenty of broke ass white people
sure.
in our circles, people that get treated just like us. The system is not just what we believe.
It's not a
No,
it's
it's again, and I hate to go there, but Kanye was right. It's a classism
Classism.
thing that did start though with racism.
Yeah.
It's based in racism, no matter how you want to look at it.
divide and
Clean
conquer
cut.
anyway.
That's it. But yeah, it's obviously the truth. If it were, I don't know, Brett from Yale or whatever.
I haven't heard a guy named Brett in a minute. But
All
go
right,
ahead, yeah.
they must be in Yale. We don't know them, right? Bret Hart, man. One
Wisconsin,
of the greatest
Oklahoma,
now.
they must be out there.
Yo, fucking
I don't hear no Brett.
yo, like nobody should be naming their kid Brett.
Yeah, that's
or,
what I'm
like,
saying.
George anymore. No more Jacks. There should be no more Jacks.
That's right.
There should be no more
I
Jacks.
I'm not gonna
Yo,
touch it.
somebody
I'm not
just
gonna
named
touch
their
it.
Sorry
kid
to all
Jack.
my-
dude.
I'm not gonna touch it anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I
to hear
hope
that,
they don't
man.
watch this show.
I apologize.
No, because I had a problem with it. I'm like,
It's
yo,
short
it's for real. Who
it's
names
short-
the kid Jack?
It's short for Jackies.
Then that's different. That's different.
straight
That's
Jack.
true.
It's Travis Scott.
I'm with you.
It's Jackies.
Listen, it's different. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, man.
Sorry,
I
Jax.
don't know if he deserves 9 years, but yo, be smart if you're doing this
Yeah,
shit,
man. That was pretty dumb.
Bro, it's just so disappointing because everyone's always been like, yo, if I hit the lotto, of course everyone talks about buying a house or a car or whatever, but really most people want to do is like invest that money and make it fucking snowball. You get an opportunity like this and you really blow. I'm
Well,
not
he
even
only
tell you who that
used-
reminds me of, but you know who that reminds me of.
Chetty?
Yeah. No, definitely not you. I apologize if he even comes off that way. Definitely not you. There's somebody we know.
We mentioned him. I mentioned him a lot.
We mentioned him before on the show, and he would do something like this because he has done something like this already.
Don't say
Yeah.
that.
He's mad doofy.
I know exactly what you're saying. Hit the lick.
And he doesn't take pictures, so no, it's not you, Buddha. Relax, dude. Jesus Christ. I say already, Buddha, like, watch me say my name one more time. Watch. I never did that.
I'm gonna leave a shitty comment.
I could literally see his
Bottom of the
face
show.
being tight right now, Buddha. Motherfucker.
What was I saying? I got cut off in my brain. Not you guys. I was saying something about it.
9 years. He don't deserve 9 years. Last thing you said. He definitely don't deserve.
Don't
9
even
years.
know.
No, he didn't deserve 9 years. But
You're
I
about
was
being
just,
smarter though, man.
I was thinking about it because he apparently only used like $900K of the $2.6 million. I believe he got.
Oh, so he didn't even get it all off.
Nah, that's why I'm kind of confused as to why go that hard from the jump with certain things when you obviously must have had a better plan because he's had it for a while. It's not like he just got it, right? This is since 2020. He made bad investments. I guess at first, obviously got him caught, but somebody had to snitch because there's plenty of people. I'm telling you, man.
He did somebody wrong.
Yeah, that's
he
right.
100% did somebody wrong. Somebody came to him with bread. Somebody came to him with the idea and probably no plan. And he was probably like, "Yo."
Yeah.
But like when
Facts.
you're at that
Italian.
point when you're making,
Wouldn't the same guy we're thinking about do the same shit though?
Yeah.
Exactly.
we're human though. When you're making that money, it's like you get like this little like sense of like ego where you just kind of like,
Of course.
And,
I ain't
and
have
this could be-
nothing.
and this could be from like a
No, you're right,
small.
you're right.
And this is like me with like a small raise. Like there's not even like I can't afford a Lambo, but you'll be like because you worked hard.
be-
But in his case, he shouldn't have acted like this because he should be like, damn, you know what?
He worked smart, but
He worked
not
smart.
that smart.
Yeah.
But not that smart. Though.
Exactly.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's a
Well,
waste.
you know how hard it
He
was for
definitely
me
did
to
somebody
do this
dirty.
shit? I couldn't even get freaking 11,000.
That's what I'm saying, dog. You get an opportunity.
He
and
definitely
this
has
what you do.
Great plan.
That sucks, man. That really sucks. And by the way,
I would have bought a Bentley.
speaking about the person snitching on them, word at least.
At least.
Speaking about the person snitching on, aren't they paying people to snitch too?
Yeah, they're paying people to do that. Yeah.
They're paying people to snitch
Yeah.
on people who have
On
like
PPP loans, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what people would do for like 10 racks? They kill your own,
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a TikTok or something like that. Somebody put out like, yo, you want to see how you can make like 5,000 of snitching?
And dime them off, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yo, he'll find out people he'll go on Instagram, see people promoting like mad shit popping off, whatever,
Oh, what?
and just snitch on them and make 5,000
You're paid
per
snitch.
person, yeah,
You're paid snitch.
per thing.
You white boy Rick.
They have it, like-
your mom is a bitch.
Yeah, the
dog.
IRS.
You're stupid.
Damn.
Wait, the same way these people are playing a system, this guy's like, yo, he's going on Instagram,
He's
getting
playing the
random people in trouble. He don't know them. He's not getting his friends in trouble.
Yeah, but like,
You're an idiot for putting it on Instagram, dog.
I understand making a buck, but you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and
Yeah,
just be
facts.
like, yo, this is the way I made
No,
my
no,
money.
I'm not disagreeing
You know
with
what
you
I'm
guys.
saying?
Come on, dog. I had no
No,
sympathy for
I
snitch.
think it's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but I'm just kind of like, yo.
Yeah.
And then, but those people be the most fucked up people too that be
For
doing
sure.
that because they like laugh.
Yeah,
And I'm
same
like,
kind of
yo.
nigga that'll be your friend and take your girl.
Yes.
That's the same kind of nigga who has no rules like that.
Fuck you, Pete Davidson.
By the way, yeah, fuck you, Pete Davidson.
Wait, Pete Davidson don't have no fucking.
No, fuck him. You heard what he said about Joe Budden?
Nah, then fuck him.
Yeah, man. Fuck him. You fucking bum.
Not for any other shit.
Nah, that's
But
it.
just that.
I don't even have to hear it.
So,
That's
but
it.
not even
I know my brother Han won't lie to me.
Shit.
I know
Hell
if my
no.
brother Han says fuck him, fuck him.
Sensitive ass emo fucking weirdo with shit in your
I
face.
ain't want to say what I want to say.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Weak ass jokes.
So your dad.
No, come on.
That's why you want to
He
switch your
made the
wrist.
jokes. He made the jokes.
He make the jokes.
Nah, he
made
does,
the
man.
jokes. He did.
King of Staten Island was good though. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a good
Yo.
movie. It was a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
but fuck you.
I find Pete Davidson entertaining
All right, let's go on to more somber news.
Yeah, man.
for sure. That's quite a
Nah,
transition.
I'm not getting fully somber real quick. I also want to say, yo, rest in peace to Young Dolph.
Oh,
who
yeah, big time.
happened kind of like last week, and we weren't recording and whatnot, and that shit was just whack. Killed in his own neighborhood, supporting his businesses, but again, putting too much stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right, so he made people aware, yo, I'm always coming here every time I get back to Memphis.
I'll pull up.
He came through in a camouflage fucking Lambo thing.
Yeah, I saw.
You know what I mean? So, not saying that he asked for it. I'm never saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, careful with your surroundings, careful where you're at.
You think these guys are too accessible?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then if you're-
I
but then
mean,
if you're not- but then
some
if
of
you're-
these guys,
but then
not
if
like all
you're-
of the artists.
But then if you're not accessible, then you're not
That-
real.
that-
you're
So where,
bougie.
how do you balance it then?
You don't. Look at stack bundles.
You don't
Look at
give a
chinks.
Dog. Look at 50. People were making fun of 50 as soon as he got on and moved to Connecticut. And guess what? You can say that, But words are just words. You can laugh. I mean, he's gonna be like, the same way I told you about, not to sidetrack, but the LeBron thing when he told the ref whatever. It's like, yo, dog, when you're at a certain point, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to respond to every hater that says something to you. It's like, all right,
No, yeah,
I'm in Connecticut, nigga. Like,
look where 50 is now.
Exactly, like
because of getting out of the hood.
Exactly. He's
He
laughing
said,
at those dudes. He got the big win.
I ain't getting
He got the
shot
long-term
again.
win.
I did it once, not gonna happen again, dude.
Yo, there was a phase where people were like making fun of 50, trying to like poke at him, say that
never
he's
the
soft
king of
now.
New York,
Exactly.
you live in Connecticut.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it has some traction, but like long term, he won in the big picture because no one really gives a fuck about that. That's wrapped. Always trying to pull you back.
A video of Hov coming out of the Rock Nation office, and some kids were up, like they wanted like autographs from him, and he was like, "Not today, fellas. Like I got y'all yesterday."
Yeah.
So apparently they know where the office is at. They know what time he leaves or whatever. But a lady came to him with a baseball, and he was like, "A baseball?
Yeah.
Like, I don't play baseball."
Yeah.
And he threw it back to her.
He knew that shit was a
just
ticking
like-
time bomb.
it's like-
You ain't catching Jay Slipping.
Not even honestly, yo, you never know. But like in that it sucks to say this.
I don't
but
play baseball.
but that's bullshit. Also, like I'm not fucking handing out. If I met LeBron, I wouldn't,
Sign my football.
sign my wrestling belt.
Tom
You know what I
Brady's
mean? Like,
600
come on,
touchdowns
bro.
amazing.
You know what I'm
Before I
saying?
inflated.
It's not happening. So, but yeah, it's one of those things that it's like if he had stopped like right then and there, like you don't know what it's unfortunate. They live a life where they have to keep it moving. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things like it's
And
like,
we judge him. A lot
and
of
we do.
times.
Yeah, we do.
But that's why, at the level they're at, it shouldn't really matter to them. And I know it's like, yo, we're all human, man.
Even
But
at this level, it
just
shouldn't
telling you-
matter to us.
Yeah.
Real talk.
No, I agree. And that's why I
You know my real life examples. I've gone through it recently, like in recent years.
Yeah.
You know, with family and shit. Where I'm like, yo, why did I respond a certain way? Like, what the fuck was I winning?
Yeah, you don't even have to. I mean, I was telling you the other day that Kyrie, one of his best little like clips or interviews that he's done was someone asked him about that. Like, so you don't care about? He's like, listen, man. He said it's so good. Like everything was so concise. But he was like, yo, I've spent a lot of time in my life caring about what people thought about me. Like, but what's the point? What impact do they have, and what I do, my decisions and stuff like that. Like, I have to live with the consequences of my
They're not
actions.
with him
Like,
shooting in the gym.
yeah, dog. At the end of the
He's
day,
not shooting
man,
in the
people
gym either.
Yo,
Yes, he is.
Teddy's gonna be the first to tell you.
No, he is. He's shooting in his home gym.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't in the
In the actual
he wasn't
NBA,
he was in the gym that they needed
that
him last
counts.
night
That counts.
when they robbed the Knicks.
The reason he
last night.
does it. The reason he does.
That's why he sits out because he's like, yo,
They
next
got-
tape.
Yeah, they got it. They got it under
chill,
control.
chill. Don't do that to me.
Oh
Chill.
man.
But yeah, no. The other news is similar to the Dolph news, so we could just move on and just jump right
Yeah,
into
man.
it.
That was pretty shocking. What was it? The day after Thanksgiving or no? Sunday.
It was
Sorry,
Sunday, man.
Yeah, it was Sunday. Yeah.
It was Sunday.
R.I.P. Virgil Abloh, man.
Yeah.
Louis. Fuck. Off White.
Yeah. I wore these. This is the only time I ever wore these,
Trill.
and it's only going to be probably the only time I ever wear them. Believe it or not,
man,
I'm gonna put them
Oh,
away.
those are all fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them away in the box and just keep them there for years.
Bread.
Nah, I got lucky, but Teddy with the Ben Trill.
But that's the thing,
Exactly,
though. It's
yeah.
like, thank you. That's the thing. It's like,
Oh, this is normal?
Yeah, it's normal.
Dog, I got so mad. That's why I was hiding it. I thought this shit came like this.
Hang got the exclusivo.
No, but this, dude, not for nothing.
you thought you got
Look,
ripped off, nigga?
I'm like,
Hang got
yo,
the exclusivo.
dude, I was this close to sending this shit back.
nah, nigga. That's the way it counts.
Oh, yo, man. We styling you bitch ass
Nigga
niggas.
thought he got B grades.
Dog,
Yo,
I'm
yo,
like,
you didn't
what
leave
the
the- you didn't leave
fuck
the tag?
is this? No, this ain't fucking
Nah, no,
crazy.
we were just talking about the tag before that. Remember, you was like,
Oh.
how dumb it is. To
Nah,
tag.
man. Those are $8,000 sneakers, B.
They're definitely not.
Whatever. They are now.
Yep.
Yeah, yo.
They're gonna get to that
actually-
point.
It actually went up.
Yeah, they went up.
a
They
lot.
went up.
Yeah,
But I don't care.
man.
I'm not selling my shit.
R.I.P.
But-
Virgil.
Keeping it forever.
Yeah, man. His impact though, like on just on the culture, is like you can't.
I'm gonna tell you right now, personally, as somebody that doesn't follow any of the like fashion shit and stuff like that, what he did has even a bigger impact on me personally, right? Like to know for the last 2 years,
Yeah, no.
right? So if anybody knows the story, he ended up passing away at the age of 41, September 30th, 1980, till today. Well, till November.
Which is scary as fuck, man. Because when he was our age, you don't think that he was thinking, "My time's up in 3 years."
Yeah.
that's
Dog.
fucking scary, bro.
It's not even that. And think about it. The fact that even going through that, he still kept doing more shit. Like, it's an act of bravery in a sense, right? Because many
Facts.
people be defeated. So
Yeah.
to be able to just keep it to the
I admire
chest,
that, yeah.
try to
That's
figure it out,
facts.
and like, you know what? I'm gonna produce as much as I can before I go.
He was
Yeah.
going. He was going for his, man. Like, just like we're big on music in this on our podcast stuff. We debate about rap and stuff like that, and like I didn't even know some of the album covers that and that was actually a big thing for me when I was in college. Like I wanted to design album covers. Like I just thought it was fun. I was the guy that used to read like the fucking booklets and stuff like that to be like, oh shit, yo, he didn't thank Nas. He probably got beef with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shit, like yo, I was just entrenched in it, and I loved the way like the packaging for stuff for fucking CDs came. So like pause. So with Virgil, when I saw like he did My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, he did Watch the Throne.
He did Cruel Summer, right?
He did A$AP Rocky's first album. He did 2 Chainz first album, which is one of my favorite albums when I first started fucking with 2 Chainz. Like,
that was a great album.
I didn't know that he did all that.
Yeah.
I had no idea about that. I thought, because Ye is Ye, I thought that Ye, I'm sure Ye's was probably a collab.
Yeah.
But like the other stuff, though, I'm sure
even if it's a collab, he was part of
100%.
Because that is his rise. His rise was that he was his right-hand man at the time when
Bintrill was made by 4 DJs. It was him, Matt Williams, who's another creative director.
He's head of one of the top designers at Nike.
Right. Yeah. So like everybody from that like
I think he left from that, but
like
whatever
branch or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like Virgil went and just took that shit to another level. Like Jerry did his thing. Don C is doing his thing, but like what Virgil did though, man, for him to get to Louis Vuitton,
no question.
Kanye's admitted this. Said like, yo, that's a job that I wanted.
Yeah,
I wanted to be the Louis Vuitton Don.
Absolutely, like, that was his dream job.
That's who I am.
Yeah, that was his dream job.
Right. You know,
on top of the fact that his own brand, Off-White, obviously is still one of the best brand. Exactly, one of the biggest, like most recognizable brands.
Yeah. Remember, he had Pyrex Vision. That was his.
Yeah, exactly. That was before.
Was super big. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pause. That was like a big, so it's just, it sucks, man. Like when I heard the news, I was just kind of like, this is whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it's so crazy because like it was something, not to bring it back to Kanye, but he had said this in an interview. He was like, why do we only have to make sweaters and just put a big number on the back? Remember they had Pyrex Vision that had a 23 on the back, whatever?
Yeah.
Why can't we make product like a bottle, like a water bottle? Why can't we make a chair? Virgil did all that.
Yeah.
There's my clock right there.
No question.
That's from IKEA.
IKEA, yeah, I remember that.
By Virgil. Like, he did a carpet. You know what I mean? Like, whether you agree with some of the designs or not, but he did it, though.
Yeah.
And people liked it enough. And obviously, you see the market for it. So, how can you, his legacy is...
Let me just defend his design, by the way. Which
I'm not saying... There's some that I don't like. There's some that I do, though.
No,
like,
I know.
Obviously, I have it in my apartment. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about the reputation he had.
It's a part... Think about it. This is a part of Purple Cups and Champagne every week.
That's facts. Way before this, obviously, this episode. This has just been...
It hides the safe back here.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
So.
That's little gems that we have in the background.
Right.
But
Easter eggs.
Yeah, exactly. But just to defend him a little bit, because I said it often, even, like when he was alive, people would like criticize the fact that he was running with that whole quotes and the obvious shit that it was or whatever. And they were like, oh, but that's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. But it's like Andy Warhol. Once you have an idea, like you it's kind of like Drake in music. And once you have something that really works, why would you stop?
Right.
He keeps doing the same shit over and over again in different fields or whatever, in different ways, slightly different ways. But it's like the Andy Warhol thing. That's what he was known for.
That's your trademark.
Exactly. That's his identity.
Right.
He literally. That's the hardest thing is to come up with a unique trademark.
And if you ask a graphic designer,
Yeah.
like typography, like fonts, that's a big fucking deal to them. Like,
is your hat made by him?
It's something that this Bintrill has made by him. Yeah. So my thing with that is that like I remember like when I was studying it, I remember it being like that's like just like a big thing. And I guess I never got entrenched in it, so I can't say I'm an expert on it. But like I just remember being in class, being like when you're in a group project with somebody who's just like, nah, that's a little off. It's like I never had the eye for it, and they did. So it's like it's interesting
Buddha.
to see that.
Shout out to Buddha.
Yeah,
Buddha really, and Faid also.
And Faid is big. Yo, you ever seen Faid write?
Yeah,
that nigga's handwriting is fucking crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's why I typed
calligraphy.
That's why I typed this shit up now. Remember, I used to write it before. We were fucked.
You're gonna get criticized
Click
by Faid.
with a K.
You don't want to.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a big. Like it makes me think like, yo, where are all those brands that he was a part of? Like, where does it go next? Like, obviously, like now it makes me the pieces that I do have, the stuff that he designed. It makes you kind of feel like, damn, not. I know they're worth a lot of money or whatever now, or that the price is gonna go up. But it's kind of like, dang, like you're not gonna get this guy's creativity anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
it's Apple after Steve Jobs.
I'm not saying he's Drake or Kanye, right? I'm not saying he's them, right, or on their level for whatever he did.
But they all have teams.
But like, imagine
he's definitely
I'm saying
their influence is going to be big.
But I'm saying, imagine
but not that.
Imagine Kanye passed while he's still making music.
Yeah,
that would fucking suck. Like if Hope passed, you know that Hope's a little older and we haven't heard him rap in a while. Obviously, we'll be like, it'll be because nostalgic. We'll be like, yo, but like someone who's in the game to pass is fucked. Like that sucks. And as like Kobe passing it's like kind of like that because it was so right after he retired.
Yo, and the thing about it is that he's a trailblazer, like black designer who's the head of Louis Vuitton.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, like this thing actually, I don't even know why I'm like that about it. I hate to feel the way I feel about this because I've literally got to the point. I know it's gonna be shocking to you guys, maybe.
Conspiracy?
That I've gotten to the point of almost like crying about this shit.
Oh no, yeah.
You know why? Because I feel like why did the world take this guy away? And I'm not even a big like I'm not even like Mr. Off-White or anything like that.
I didn't even think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Out of all like.
Of all the people in the world that this could happen to. And I know it happens to people.
I cry for Biggie.
Yeah, but the thing with this is that it's like, yo, why you take someone who's so important to somebody
and providing so much to
exactly.
the world.
Like I said, the number one thing was like, yo, he's a black designer who's the head of Louis Vuitton. You know what? You know how difficult that is to reach that level?
African.
Yeah,
like from
Africa.
You know what I'm saying?
How different, like, who's going to do it next? Like all those questions. It's like, yo, that shit sucks.
And not only that, because now if it is a black guy who takes it next, are they going to say, well, they just gave it to a black guy because Virgil?
I feel you.
And then if they don't give it to a black guy and they gave it to Matt Williams, then they're going to say, oh, so it's a rap now.
Yeah, of course.
No more black people.
When the next time, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like it's always been.
They got to give it to Jerry.
Yeah.
I think they got to give it to Jerry.
I'm cool with Jerry.
You got to go with talent, B.
R.I.P. to Leo, they should have gave it to Leo.
Yeah.
But when all is
said,
that's
what it felt like in some ways. Because
every time I see Jerry shit, I think of Leo.
Yeah, that's facts.
A lot.
That's facts.
A lot.
But, well, that's the funny thing about like Kanye's team.
I used to cook up together.
That's what I was gonna say because Kanye's team has to do with that. It was always like a couple of degrees of separation. You know what I mean? So like his team was Jerry, Don C, Virgil, Matthew Williams, and all of them.
Yeah, just cooking up.
And Virgil obviously
he kind of like I don't say broke away from the pack, but like
so sad.
You know what? Honestly, I didn't think about that, Josh.
Yeah,
that's a good way to like not good way. It's because sad.
Yeah,
but it's like why
to put it in perspective. Yeah, exactly, man. That shit's tough. It's tough for me to accept.
Fuck me up, man.
Well, I can accept. You know what I mean?
The age is fucking me up.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking me up.
I was gonna say 41 for a designer is pretty young. For a designer at that level,
41 for life is young, dogs.
No, in basketball, you're done. Yeah, is what I mean. Yeah. Like in a career in designer, for sure. You guys are right.
Because Ralph Lauren is still designing.
Exactly. As a designer,
Oscar De La Renta is almost 86.
He's actually pretty young to be the head of like Louis Vuitton. Like at 41, like usually you're probably like in your 50s or 60s. Like usually, like nowadays, obviously the game has changed. So Matthew Williams and all these people are heading Nike, but there's a lot of people who are running Nike and all this kind of shit that've been there for so many years, obviously, and it just sucks.
You know what sucks too is that like if you see some of his designs and like if you read a little bit about it was impacted by the time that I loved like rap probably the most, which is like 98 to 2003, because a lot of his shit, like I don't know if you remember when, I mean, it wasn't flattering the way Juelz was wearing it. But remember Juelz was wearing the Louis Vuitton shit?
And everybody was ripping them.
Virgil designed that for him, for that battle.
I remember,
because he said that Dipset, and Kanye always says that Cam inspires him, like fashion-wise, like Dipset inspired Don C and Virgil with their designs and stuff like that. That movement that they had, you know what I mean, with the bandana, with the, you know what I mean? Yeah. But obviously they don't do it the same way, but they took a twist to it, you know what I mean? So I appreciate the fact that he stayed close to the culture while he was around. He didn't. He could have went, yo, I'm just gonna do this with Justin Bieber, whatever. You know what I mean? And I think he actually designed Justin.
Well, not even that, but like Bella Hadid and all these kind of people. You know what I mean? Like
even though he was friends with them,
I get it, but it was
he still DJ'd at Brooklyn Mirage for Drake's thing. You know, in 2018, he still did. This was before he got the Louis Vuitton job, but he did Travis Scott's first tour, Bird's Eye View.
Bro, he was still doing Jordans.
Yes, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
He was still designing Jordans, like because
there's Louis Vuitton Uptowns that are coming out.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like Uptowns.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like he's still keeping the, you know,
who he really is, or what his. He said a quote like he works or designs every day.
Like a 12-year-old, something like that?
Like a 17-year-old.
Is it 17-year-old?
Like he's always trying to make his 17-year-old himself proud.
Well, what's the line? When you're young, you have all the ideas and no money.
Yeah.
But then when you're old, you have all the money and no ideas.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, so that's...
Listen,
think about it, like financially where you are. And like when you were like broke and had no bread... or like getting allowance and stuff like that. I bet you had all these ideas. That's why I got to start telling my nephews, you start writing your shit down.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do that enough. Just writing just little ideas. Even if you have like even if you have like a story that you're just like, yo, I'm just gonna write this out right now. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you get older, I'm thinking about I gotta pay my rent.
Facts.
I gotta pay this bill. Gotta pay insurance. I gotta do this.
You start to also care about what people think about you more.
Big time.
You know what I mean? Like that shit matters more.
Big time.
And also, I wanted to say, I'm actually trying to find a gap for you to jump in here. By the way,
No, I have nothing to talk about. I'm not a fashion dude.
Okay. I was gonna say because Jabron mentioned something like that last episode where he was saying he was like, "Yo, ideas come like a WeTransfer." Remember that?
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, you got to capture that shit right there because if not, that shit is gone." Like it's
Expires.
If y'all don't,
and it is like that.
If y'all don't listen to like 80 of our episodes, listen to 85.
Yeah.
Like 85, like you're
Gems.
gonna get some type of
That was
like
good.
jewels. Like that was like a really good one. You know what I mean? The Brown Parrot Rally wasn't on
I was
camera.
almost mad watching it again. That
But
I
it was
talking.
like-
I'm like,
Yeah.
let this guy
No,
talk.
honestly, like I remember just being like, "Yo, like just let him." Like I don't know. He was saying he's like, "Yo, Chetty, you listening?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am," but I'm actually googling because I'm like, "Yo, I want to get to the." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that we get to the next joint
Facts.
because he's saying a lot of good shit, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, this is dope.
Yeah.
This is dope." And just kind of let him go. So if you don't listen to anything, listen to that. Episode 85 was fucking fire. That's
Fact.
my number 2. That's a fucking fire episode. But yeah, man.
That cover's coming.
Wait, I actually
No, I don't care about that. Yeah, I do care about her. But
It's gonna be fun.
But,
85.2.
nah,
no, that was a dope episode.
I actually wanted to kind of continue on this.
Yeah.
But not continue directly on it. What I was gonna say was, a lot of people say that people should get
Yo,
like
you know
their
this
flowers.
is your show as well, my guy.
I get it. I'm just communicating with you guys what we're gonna do next.
You don't have to. Just flow
do it.
right into
Just
it.
do it. Just do it.
Don't apologize
Just
for
do it.
being. Yeah, absolutely. Get your shit up.
I like to give serve it up to Chetty on the platter.
No,
Chetty's
get
the,
yourself, yeah.
Chetty's the
Let Chetty
guy.
know where I'm headed.
Yeah. Just to make sure okays it. Nah, but a lot they it's a common thing. People say like, people wait to give people their flowers once they pass away or whatever, which was happening. I mean, it happens. Obviously, it happens to some extent. But I wanted to know if you guys feel like if that is that okay? Do people do that? Do you feel like, you know what I mean? Like, do you think that we should do that more often? We should be more conscious of it, or do you think I don't know?
What do you mean? I think he got mad flowers.
Yeah.
I think personally, thank God. Like,
But we were just
people
talking-
always gives his credit in real
Okay.
life. So he's probably not going to fall into that category. But do you mean like elaborate? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, it's funny. Right before that, people were kind of ripping him. He went through a little phase where people were kind of like,
When that Pop Smoke shit happened, that's really when everybody
dog,
just
it happened to so many celebrities who are
then
so
he
great.
Yeah, because it's like we were saying earlier.
Because
Remember?
Pop was loved by the youth. Like,
Yeah.
they loved Pop Smoke. Like, you know what I mean? So for him passing, it was like a big deal where they felt like, yo, we got Virgil who's next level.
and who's
that's-
done those type of covers that you just mentioned.
And look, watch. He didn't give us Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
He gave us Photoshop 1.0.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
get it.
And
I'm not knocking it.
I
Paint,
know you know
paint.
what and you know what I think does what didn't help what's going on is that he was the head of Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
He does have Off-White. He is making all these Nikes, right? So it's kind of like, well, you didn't have time for Pop. You understand what I'm saying?
He's the Photoshop king,
Well,
supposedly.
now that we know,
Right.
Now that we
No,
know,
like
he
he's
was
supposed to be
probably going
nasty
through
with
chemo at
Right.
that time.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Or honestly
There you
though,
go.
I always thought with the Pop Smoke thing because I'm always skeptical about how simple it seemed afterwards.
Well, maybe you don't have the vision like he is.
No,
is you saying?
no, I wasn't gonna go there. I was gonna say like,
'Cause I
yeah,
was
because
gonna
people were
shut
like,
that
"Yo,
down.
this is the first picture you find of Pop when you Google
But
his
it is-
name."
it
It's
was
not.
No.
It was the third.
No, but what I was gonna say was maybe that ended up happening
It was on the first
after.
row.
Maybe that ended up happening after he put that out though.
Oh, that
You know what I mean? Like it ended up coming up on top of Google like first result
Gotcha, yeah.
after the fact that he put it out
Yeah, but all those
because he made it popular. People made it popular.
All
or
those
whatever.
other covers he made were fucking fire.
No,
So, like, I guess it was
I'm not
one of
disagreeing,
those, like-
but it's one of those things where sometimes I always tell you,
And then when he donated the $50 to,
Yeah.
and another thing he got upset about people
Out of
like,
context, that $50.
looting Don C's store.
yeah,
And like Don C, the way Don C answered it was like, if this is what you have to do to get your anger out,
Yeah.
how angry I am, then go ahead. But that's Don C saying, I have insurance.
yeah,
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Virgil is being handsome, my friend, saying, y'all are fucked up. Y'all don't have to do this to my boy's store.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't know the blood, sweat, and tears he puts in.
Especially
doing
to
this
keep
story.
it in
But-
that area of
but-
fucking
but-
Chicago.
And that's the thing where I agreed with Virgil when it came to that. I know a lot of people were like, I think Ian and I debated this, and he was like, yeah, but you know, the people are angry. And I'm like, I get you.
yeah.
Do it to Sears. Do
Yeah.
it to Macy's. Do it to Louis Vuitton. Do
I
it
used to
to
say the same shit.
all those
Do it to
other
Tarjay,
places.
nigga.
No.
Do it to all those other places,
Facts,
right?
yeah.
But don't do it to Don C's store because Don C actually kept it in the South Side.
Yeah.
It's actually a boutique store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, granted, the prices are out of fucking control, but you're going to Louis Vuitton and Gucci and buying the same thing.
Yeah, facts.
So go do it there.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Because they'll be all right. But like, and not like saying that Don C won't be all right, but like, you know, so I guess the way Don handled it compared to the way Virgil, but Virgil is like, it's like him.
It's about art.
having a Kanye moment. I'm
Yeah.
sticking up for my boy.
and
You in my
it's
circle.
art. Yo, there's some
Yeah.
there's some people who really care about
Well,
the work and the art.
the thing that sucks is that if you in Don C's store, there are like these cause like things that you probably can't find anymore.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like it's not for sale. It's just a part of the store. So it's one of those. Yeah. So
That's
it's
what I
like,
mean.
I'm sure they
if
took
you
all, yeah.
exactly, if you really care about the creativity and the art of shit, sometimes it's like, yo, like you said, it's a Kanye moment where it's like, yo,
yeah.
fuck all of that,
If you-
man.
if
Fuck
you
all
got-
that. You're poor, you're
Yeah,
rich,
if
whatever.
you
Like, yo,
guys-
you're messing up something that's timeless.
If
That's
you
not
guys,
even valued. You
right?
know what I
If
mean?
you guys knew how much blood, sweat, and tears I put into like building a store,
Yeah.
and you guys saw this happen for the reason like Chetty got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You
We're
guys
from
would
the same place
you
you're
guys
from,
would feel the
to some
same-
extent.
Yeah, right. You guys would feel the same way. I'm sure as a friend to be like, fuck, like, you know. And I am answering it not PC, but Don C was answering it like, yo, you know what? What we gonna do? You know what I mean?
No, he
This-
was trying to stay with the times.
That's what I was
And
gonna say right
Virgil's
now.
more so
Yeah.
like,
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. You
I
didn't-
don't give
okay.
a fuck. There's no way in the world you just looted this place because you're angry. You
Yeah.
looted it because you knew we had fucking
Yeah.
collectible
Facts.
shit.
Yo,
You know-
yo,
and you got fire in
yo,
there.
yo,
There's
and-
fire,
yo,
yeah.
And not to sidetrack the looting thing, but a lot of people were defending the looting and all of that because it's emotional to defend it. At the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, yo, either you're on this side or you're on this side. So fuck it, I'm gonna go all in on this
'Cause
side,
we're in a
or
mad world.
because we're all binary thinkers.
Yeah.
Well, we get caught up in being binary
course.
thinkers, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if you're rolling around with somebody or a group of people and somebody wanted to jump into, maybe if they wanted, even if they wanted to jump into like a major store, sometimes you'd probably be like, yo, bro, don't be a fucking idiot. You're gonna fuck this up for everybody.
But
You know what I'm saying? But especially if it's a boutique store for somebody who came up from if it's fucking all the right.
Yo, he had,
Yeah.
but he
Corona,
had no
if it-
reason to keep it there, which is why
No, I get it.
even worse. It's like,
Yeah.
yo,
Should've had
for
it-
real?
should've
Yeah,
had it in the north
exactly.
side. You should-
Exactly.
should have had it north side.
But
Yeah.
but even a store like All the Right or fucking All Star players in Corona, like if people are fucking riding and people wanted to run into that store, you know you're probably gonna tell your boys, yo, chill, don't be a fucking idiot.
That's my man's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, are you crazy? This
He's from
nigga's
here.
from here.
Well,
Yeah.
but the community probably don't have those leaders.
So
to
that,
just be
yeah,
like, you know what
but
I
that's
mean?
why
Yeah.
I get why somebody's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
like, yo,
definitely
dog.
think dudes in Corona are gonna hold down all the right. Like
Why
yo,
would- yeah.
dogs, we're not letting this happen here.
Yeah.
This ain't going down here.
Exactly.
Go up to fucking Foot Locker.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be all right.
Hit the mall.
Jordan. Hit the, yeah, hit,
Queen
hit
Center's
Queen Center
right
Mall.
there,
Queen
yeah.
Center's
Do
right
your thing over there.
I'll give you a ride.
do your thing over there.
Don't do it here though.
Rock
yeah.
out.
Yeah. So I think he reached the pinnacle where it's just like, all right, he's doing everything right, and any little thing that he does wrong, we gotta like bash it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's where he was at. He had reached that level. Because you're looking at like, we're programmed as our culture to hate on the guy who's on his way up or
That's the
who's
saddest
at that-
part. Crabs in a barrel.
It's crabs in a barrel, right? As opposed to us celebrating them like Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not to bring Kanye back into it, but Kanye was saying this years ago. He was like, yo, why can't we have that type of brand? Why can't we have that timeless type of brand?
Yeah.
And, you know, people are very short-sighted. They're just kind of like, all right, well, we're just going to fucking wear this type of thing. Like,
What has lasted?
streetwear-wise,
Yeah.
Supreme. And even that is like taking like, it's got a little bit of watered down because look who bought it. You
But
know
Yeah,
what I
I'm
mean?
saying,
Nah,
like,
yeah.
what has lasted,
it's
let's
like-
say, from like say the Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren
Yeah,
era.
you're talking about that? Okay.
Yeah, like
Are you,
Sean
were you talking
John,
about like
No, Sean John hasn't lasted.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what has lasted? from
Rockaware,
nothing.
Echo, but that what
We don't let anything
But that's
last.
what Kanye was saying is that yo, we wear it to death, and you know with
And then we make it corny. We're like, you're a cornball for rocking that shit now.
Yeah.
oh, you wearing that? Yo, we was
Fat
wearing
Farm.
that in-
I was a cornball for rocking Fat Farm.
we
You
was-
knew it. You
we
called
was
me the
wearing that
cornball.
we was wearing that in 2000 something. But you know what? If you
I was probably hating it. That
you
coat was
think-
yeah,
dope,
okay.
man.
if you think about it though, like yo, these are the people that we listen to in music. Like,
Yeah.
so why weren't we okay with yo? You know what? I listen to Jay all the time. Jay wears Rockaware. You know what I'm saying? But
I gave you a recent example. I was like, Capo coin. Come on, Jimmy.
Yeah, no, but you admitted it. When you said it, you
And then
admitted
I
it.
said, I was like, yo, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? That's dope.
Yeah.
Like, I should be like, yo, I got mad Capo coin.
let me ask you a question, and we're all human. If you see Uncle Ben's, right, in the grocery store,
They changed the name now.
and then you see Master P
I thought,
Rice.
I thought you were gonna shout out Mikey's Likes. I was about to say I'll take the Mikey Likes
No, no,
ice
no.
cream, bro.
No,
I ain't
no,
gonna lie.
and also
Ben's
Uncle
is
Ben's
rice,
rice.
B.
Oh, my fault. They said Ben and Jerry's.
Yo, we're gonna get food.
That's
after
whitewashed.
This. Yo, we're gonna get food after this. He's like, "Can I get a frappe?"
We mean chocolate milk
There's
with
only one
fucking
Ben.
ice.
There's only one Ben. Only one pen.
Shout out to Mikey Likes, man.
I was waiting for the mic.
No, but it's
come on,
one of those
dog.
things that, like, yo, if I know that this tastes the same as this, I'm gonna see Master P on there and be like, I'm not buying Master P.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna laugh.
I was the
You know what
only
I mean?
guy eating
Yeah.
those hood chips when Fabulous had his chips and shit like that in my Crown Heights route.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember getting to
Hip
Union
hop,
Beer.
whatever. I forgot what they call it.
Yeah,
Rap chips.
Whatever,
something like
yeah.
that.
And I was eating it, and these guys were like, yo, you seriously eating that shit? I'm like, yo, not for nothing. These shits are good.
I don't trust
man.
him. I don't trust Master P to make my chips.
Well, Master P said it. I got the same sodium content as
Nah,
Cup
yo,
of Noodles,
yo,
man. But
it's
you
true.
gonna shit on my shit because I'm black.
Because I'm Master, and I'm also, my name is Master P.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
So-
it's the whole thing with rap. You know,
By the
we
way,
talk about it
the new generation no longer likes that. He calls himself Master P. He is Principal P, for those that did not know.
You're fucking lying.
Yeah, there's no more master bedroom. It's a principal room.
Come on, son.
So, yeah. Principal P,
Oh, man.
thanks for everything you've done.
Sure. Principal P. Sure.
Well, definitely, like, with, just kind of wrap up the passing of Virgil. It's one of those things, man, like, yo, you got to, like, one thing, give your flowers to your peoples that's here, but then you also check on your peoples, man.
Yeah.
Check on yourself. Janelle and I were talking about that.
like,
Mamba.
actually, yeah.
I was like, yo, you know what's crazy?
Like, go to the doctor.
Dude, we're at
Yes.
that age where it's
Yeah.
like time to get our checkups,
I,
man.
Yeah.
I worked in the hospital. I used to tell people that all the time, dog. I'm like, yo, listen, especially as men. I hate to separate it, but like, if anything, we go to the
girls
hospital.
are big on mammograms.
I was gonna say
all
we go to
that
the.
shit.
I know for me, I go to the hospital more often.
when
like,
I'm dying.
No, when Brenda tells me like, yo, you gotta get a checkup. You haven't got checked up or whatever. Like
Oh.
you haven't gone through your checkups. Like women are on top of that kind of
Of
shit.
course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, absolutely. When you're dying or something, when you feel like shit. But I would tell people like, yo, there's no, you don't lose anything. You lose some time in your day just to make sure that your life is right.
Right,
Like, make
right,
sure your
right,
health
right,
is right,
yeah.
bro. And I know that because, like I said, working in the hospital, you see somebody who actually looks pretty good. Like it looks like
Yeah.
solid. Like, and all of a sudden you just see them like
I got AIDS.
They've been there for a couple. Also, you see them next day, like, a
Johnny.
couple days later. Yeah, I don't know about AIDS. I don't know if I come
Chris,
across
you
so
said
many
they
people who
look
have
great.
AIDS, but I've
Chris-
seen cancer people and
Chris
shit like that.
Bosch.
It's sad.
Chris Bosch.
Yeah, word.
Perfect condition, right? Word. Found out he had blood
Athlete,
clots.
bro.
Found out he had blood clots.
Professional athlete. Yeah.
Went for
You didn't know that, Johnny?
Um,
That's why he stopped playing basketball.
Karis LeVert got traded from the Nets. He said that trade saved his life because he had to do a physical.
you're making my
He
body hurt.
wasn't going to do a physical.
Yeah, he was like, yo,
Karis LeVert wasn't going to do a physical. Obviously, he did a physical early in the year, checked out fine. Playing out through the year, you probably don't do another physical for maybe like when you have a checkup.
Yeah.
But because he got traded, they were like, all right, well, we got to make sure that this guy is okay before we sign off on the deal.
Yeah.
They found out he has something wrong with his heart.
Damn, we really got to eat better, do
A
better.
lot of stuff, man.
check
So it's
better.
like,
and also
This shit's scurry.
life insurance. Hit up his homegirl Diana. She got you on that life insurance.
What up, twin? I love you. She actually bought Clutch, believe it or not.
Yo, fire.
I had her like screaming. She goes, "I want to buy it." I'm like, "Just fucking." get this one."
iTunes.
No, Amazon.
you
Okay,
can't buy it
okay.
on iTunes?
Yeah, you can buy
I
it.
need
on
it for Serato. All right, yeah, so I'll buy it there. There you go.
You ain't got no handsome in your
And guess
Serato.
what? Nothing to lose.
But much
But
to
much to
gain.
gain.
Bitch ass niggas with a dick. Yeah. R.I.P. Virgil.
I think we would've
R.I.P.
finished the
Young
line, dog.
Dolph. We've been losing mad people, B.
Yeah.
This shit is getting kind of crazy. Obviously, two different realms. Like one got shot up. One
Yeah, but Dolph is like Nipsey.
thing.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
In some ways.
damn, I didn't even think about that.
Being in his hood.
Being in his hood, being a positive person
Supporting
in his
your hood.
Yeah.
Give me that loco. Right there.
hood. Niggas
Somebody
ain't
just
learned
got
from
hit.
Nipsey. Niggas ain't learned from Nipsey.
So yeah, check in on your people, check in
man.
on yourself, make it a habit to just do the simple shit. Like even this watch thing, this shit was a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm like a psychopath now. I'm always checking my oxygen levels.
No, I hear you, bro. I want the every time they come out with the new ones, I'm like, man, I'm waiting for like the next one where they can really like tell if you're gonna get a heart attack or some shit like that.
Well,
But
you keep breaking yours because you're responsible.
I only had one, bro, and I broke it. But yeah, I keep breaking it. Sure.
Teddy said this is low class.
I have a watch.
Yeah, sure. You have three of them.
You got
You got three of them. You got three of them in your crib.
He's like, but ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us this
Yeah, man.
week. Again,
Show some love.
we're thankful.
Tell the fans we appreciate
we're
you.
grateful
Exactly.
for you guys. I like pastelitos with raisins in them, like Puerto Ricans do. I had a big debate with someone else about this.
You good?
Damn, you did the refill.
You good?
You
on
poured
top.
in my cup.
He's
You
on top
good?
of his job,
Yeah, I
man.
got you. I
Yo,
got you.
keep your friends' cups.
I actually
full.
wasn't on top of my job. If you see the beginning of the episode, I didn't even attempt to open the bottle.
That's all right. I
so,
forgot my name. at the beginning of the
But you
episode,
made
man.
up for it. You came back.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
cheers to
I
long
came back
life,
like the Knicks.
creativity, and
Like-
love.